I'm Dr. Dallas Bales from Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital. Have a safe game and go
Welcome to Texarkana Gameday. Please be advised that this broadcast is the copyrighted property of Texarkana Gameday. It is intended for private, non-commercial use only. Any public display, rebroadcast, or commercial use of this stream without a valid licensing agreement is strictly prohibited. For information on licensing opportunities, please visit us at Texarkana Gameday.
And we are live, folks. Grimm Stadium, Texarkana Gameday, TigerVision. Big district matchup between the Mount Pleasant Tigers and the Texas High Tigers tonight. If you look on the screen right there, we got by the numbers some stuff from last year, and coming into this game, our records, points per game, things of that nature, brought to you by my man Zach Doty from Texarkana Gameday. I am Jeremy Harrell. I will be joined alongside Billy Lavender here shortly. And what an atmosphere for some high school football tonight. Before we get started, this is homecoming for Texas High, so we'll give a quick shout out to the class of 1995, 1974, classes 1985 through 1980, the class of 2000, 1975, 2010, as well as the 2015. So we have a lot of former alumni here. Always good to welcome them back to home here at Grimm Stadium. Texas High has now entered the field. Mount Pleasant entered the field just briefly. As you can see, a great shot by our TigerVision game day crew down on the field. Great smoke, great entrance. Billy Lavender does a great job getting all the fireworks going and smoke show going. And so we set for a huge district ball game tonight from our neighbors right down I-30. Look for a highly physical contest coming into the game. Tonight's game, as you can see on the sponsor, the game sponsored by Liberty Trailers. We sure appreciate that. We have a whole host of people that are graciously donating to help fund this stream that we do each and every week for all of our Texas High fans and people around the community that just love watching high school football. And it would not be possible without, like I said, Texarkana Gameday and our crew at TigerVision, Mr. A and his crew. They always go above and beyond and make us somewhat look good. The only thing we have to do is show up, and everything's pretty much good to go. We'll be streaming live tonight on Facebook and YouTube. The captains will be set here directly to do the coin toss at midfield. Anytime these two teams get together in the past, it's always been a highly physical, highly competitive game. So I'd look for pretty much the same thing moving forward tonight. Just to recap last week, Texas High coming off a big win at Marshall, 14-0. Great defensive game by our Tigers. They come in and really put a great defensive game plan together and executed it. You can see our defense made a ton of strides and really played a physical game. And it all sets the tempo for the game when you can get your defense out there and your offense and get a quick score. So, Billy Lavender, what's up, my man?
It's homecoming, baby.
Sure is.
I'm ready. I've been waiting all week for this, Jeremy.
As you look down the field, we got our captains, number 90, Duncan McGee, number 95, Leighton Scoggins, number 89, Jaquavian Ray, number 73, my man Eric James will be the captain for tonight.
I tell you what, people are going to have to bear with me this first half. I brought my sunglasses, not my – or I'm going to borrow yours, Doty.
As always, Texas High FFA says go Tigers.
Look at the shot right there, man.
Look at that.
It's TigerVision and Texarkana Gameday together. Bring you right into your house, folks.
Into the living room.
Yep. Texas High FFA already says go Tigers.
Quick shout out to my wife, Kayla. She's watching. Can't forget her. DT.
Texas High wins the toss. They're going to defer till the second half.
after the way the defense played last week, I know Coach Stanford definitely wants to put his defense out on the field and see if they can continue to build upon what they really established last week.
Good crowd. People still getting here. Mount Pleasant Tigers. Can't just call them Tigers. Going to be Mount P or Mount Pleasant all night. And here we go.
Saying what a great night. We got homecoming. We got classes from
all kinds of
all
classes.
kinds of classes.
Just announced a 1975 class, Jeremy, from the year I was born.
Yep, I went through the classes. We've got a number of different classes coming back to watch their Tigers, and it's always special to have the alumni back to welcome them home.
Yeah. Thank goodness we got a little air conditioner up here, too. That was
tough.
I know it. It's tough on the way up.
Folks, when I was down there, Billy worked so hard, and I kind of feel bad, but I don't really, because each week I do the same thing. I just walk right by him and say, boy, you sure are sweating.
That gets, here's the thing. I'm nervous about 3 hours before the game, and people will come up and say, hey, can I help you do something? I said, nope. I've got this to where it's going to last me 3 hours. Just leave me alone. No, I've got a lot of guys down there and people that help me out. All right, everybody on their feet. Jeremy and I are.
It's hard for us to sit down.
That's
We're
right.
always bouncing around.
Mr. Delk tees it up. He's going to give a pooch kick. Oh, really good one. It's going to get on the ground. Called a fair catch. So they will get it at the 38-yard line. Tell you, that ball gets on that ground is exactly what you want to do if you're the kicking team. All right, Mr. A.
Hey, as long as Mr. A is ready to go, we can continue.
He's assumed the position. Tiger defense will get I think we've been on offense to start a few of the games here recently, so Tiger D gets a chance to step up. Handoff up the middle. Oh, he gets walloped at the 40, gets to about 40 and a half.
Peyton Walker says, welcome to Grimm Stadium,
That's
baby.
right. He came and filled that hole.
How about we always address it each week? Look how sharp those uniforms look.
I'm telling you.
Halloween, kind of got the Halloween
got
theme.
Got a little Halloween theme in October.
Look for the O-line, D-line to really flourish in October.
Maybe doing this because we're away, I think, on Halloween this year, Jeremy.
Yeah.
2nd and 6. Ball fake. Great defense right there. That was L.D. Richardson back there on the quarterback.
Caden Kreiner on the covers.
Caden Kreiner right there, and that guy's grill. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 6. Be a really, really good 3 and out if the Tigers could get it right here.
Yep, the way they showed up last week, each game's a new game, but, you got to build on getting that shutout last week against a really good Marshall team, so you're really confident in your defense and the way they've been playing the last few games. So kudos to the defensive staff to getting those guys ready to go.
We go 3rd down for a screen pass. Javon Moore says no dice. He's right there in his hip pocket, and Tiger defense will get a 3 and out. They'll try it off the field.
It's just what you want to do is get the first 3 and out, then try to get a good return here and win the field position battle.
Absolutely. Chase Dixon back, as well as Darian Martin. They've kind of settled into that role right there. Punt return. Good snap. Good kick. Darian Martin dives and catches it at the 31-yard line.
Hey, really good job coming up and catching the punt.
We talk about that every week, Jeremy, is we've let a few early on in the year get on that turf and bounce and bounce and bounce and lose some valuable yardage. So sometimes just catching that ball.
Shout out to Mr. Matt Turner. Under the weather tonight, watching it from his house.
Missy White says she's a 1981 graduate of Mount Pleasant Tigers, but she said go Tigers. I think she was talking about Texas High. She knows I wouldn't give her a shout out if she was talking about Mount Pleasant.
Cam Rutney brings the offense out.
1981. She's not that old.
Cam's going to get the call, switch the formation a little bit.
Well, it looked like they were lined up all sides. Oh, good.
Oh, it's going to
T-ball.
be intercepted right off his hands.
Dang. He would have
He would have
scored,
He
too.
sure would have scored.
That's tough right there.
Not an ideal start for the Texas High offense. However, as good as your defense has been playing, you're confident you can get a stop again. Defense got to answer the call early.
That's a tough one right there, but you just got to trot out there and here we go. 1st and 10 for Mount Pleasant on the 41. Hands it off up the middle. Boom! Ah, woohoo! Tell you, Marcus Hall came in and laid some wood right there. That was after Peyton Walker stepped up and gave him a
set him up, and
set him
Marcus
up.
Hall knocked him down.
Ends up getting about 4. It's going to be 2nd and 6. No, actually gets 3, 2nd and 7.
I think Mount Pleasant would like to try to establish a run game to keep the clock running, to get this thing as close to the fourth quarter as they can.
Going to run it to this side this time. L.D. Richardson. It's going to get him down. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 3. A long 3.
On the tackle, L.D. Richardson.
Offside. Defense number 5. Replay 2nd down.
At offsides right there, so they're going to get 5 yards. Replay the down. It's going to bring up 2nd. It was 2nd and 7. They just gave them 6 yards, Jeremy.
So I'm not a mathematician, but
Yeah.
that don't add up.
Yeah. 2nd and 2. Quarterback keeper. Looks like he's going to pick up first down. It's going to be close. I imagine they'll give that to him.
Number 16, Aaron Kelly on the tackle. Should be good enough for a first down for the Mount Pleasant Tigers.
Yes.
1st and 10 for Mount Pleasant.
Here we go, 1st and 10. Going to have a free play right here. That's good.
Incomplete. 2 flags on the play.
Now, Jeremy, if you're both going for the ball and they literally run over you, maybe he just got in front of him and stopped. Just to get a chance to see what it is right here.
Offside on the defense. Penalty force 5 yards from previous spot. Replay 1st down.
Well, what's the flag down
They're
the
going to
field
say he
for?
probably touched the guy. Either
Well, I mean,
that,
that's a flag I would take if it and if it's against them, then it's offsetting.
What the previous announcement.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we had offside. That penalty's declined.
Yeah.
We also have pass interference on defense number 12. That penalty's enforced 15 yards from previous spot. 1st down.
So it looks like he beats him to the spot. Jeremy, can you not get there and stop and try to jump for it, or?
well, as long as you got to have your eyes looking towards the ball.
Uh-huh.
If you get one of those 50-50, 9 times out of 10, they
Just
call
gonna
it
go
on the
against the defense,
defender.
okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Jason Bankosh in Woden, Texas.
Ooh.
Right past Knack of Nowhere.
Knack of nowhere. Oh, he's got a big hole over there.
Going to be a
Slide.
penalty. See who they
Please.
call it on. It's going to be a hold.
Yeah, I was fixing to say that's in the. I like our little flag deal up there, man. I'm telling you, we get better every week, and it's not because of us.
Hey, Texarkana Gameday and TigerVision, they're always looking at ways to improve it. We need to get one of them pins we can write on the teleprompter so we can start drawing stuff
They
up.
don't want us riding on there. I think they've got that technology. They just don't want it up here with us.
They got to limit us.
I was going to be writing my order for Dixie Diner next week. All right, here we go. 1st and 15. Now we got them behind the chains. .9:27 on the clock. Quarterback's going to keep it. It's going to look to get outside. Shaylin Cooper's going to angle him out of bounds.
Make that Carter Cook on the carry. Depending on the play for Texas High, Peyton Walker. Gain of 5, second down.
Peyton Walker also over there on the tackle.
Called his name quite a few.
Yeah, already. Man, it is packed.
Packed house here
It's
at
how it's
Graham
supposed
Stadium.
to be at homecoming, isn't
Yep.
it?
Not an empty seat in the house.
Give it to 0. He's going to get nowhere. Maybe going to give him a yard. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Really good job by the interior part of the defensive line right there.
For Texas High, Shaylin Cooper.
Shaylin Cooper filling the hole. 3rd and 10. Got to think a pass play right here, don't you?
You do. You sure do. However, if you're Mount Pleasant, you get half the distance
Yeah,
right here.
Their kicker's got a big leg. Oh,
False start.
that's right. Beep, beep. Oh, don't retaliate. Golly. 54 just absolutely hit us in the head, and then we retaliated, and it's going to be on us. I was talking to one of the officials before the game, and he said, man, it always comes down to who can keep their composure, and it's typically the second guy. But it's hard, Jeremy, when someone just after the whistle hits you in the head, and
that's one of those unfortunate things. Is usually always the second guy that gets caught.
yeah.
Because right now they're writing down the numbers, and if you get 2 of them, it's an automatic ejection. Or if it's a punch thrown, you could get ejected off of a punch.
Yeah.
So it depends on how they interpret the penalty.
Yeah, Shaylin, I know exactly. I know exactly what he's talking about, and as a coach, it's hard to say I know, but you got to hold your hands in your pockets. But let's see if they see it both ways, or if he saw both. Okay, that was the first. Okay, they got him both ways. Great call. All set.
However, each player has one unsportsmanlike conduct. A subsequent unsportsmanlike conduct will result in disqualification.
Good job of Jeremy. We don't even have to say anything. He did such a great job of letting us know what happened. And
the good thing is he saw the first part of it.
And the thing is their coach is out there asking about it. Probably didn't see the first part of it. But I've seen it rewound up here, and it's very, very evident. But both of them were. Here we go. Play clock's rolling. 3rd and 15, folks. Now you might try to get some yards, Jeremy, a draw or a quarterback keeper or a little screen pass. We're getting some pressure. He's going to hit the back out of the backfield. Good job by Javon Moore to come back and clear it up. He's going to get to about the 15. It's going to bring up 32-yarder, Jeremy.
I believe you. I sure do. You haven't been wrong yet.
Here's the thing is all you have to do is add 17, and I'm not good at adding 17 to anything, so I just add 7 to wherever they're kicking from, and then I add 10. That's old Arkansas high
Hey,
math
I'm
right
telling
there.
you.
We go 32-yarder right here. Good job. He does get it through. It was a little bit wobbly and shanky, but I see my man Randall McMahon over there, big supporter of the other Tigers. And we're going to take a break and be right back after these messages.
Texas knows tough. Every Liberty trailer is American-made, commercial grade, built to be durable, tough, and work as hard as you do, so that you can depend on it day after day. From utility trailers and car haulers to equipment haulers, tilts, dump trailers, and flatbed goosenecks, every Liberty trailer is built with uncompromising quality. We're Liberty Trailers, helping you pursue your own happiness. Visit libertytrailers.com today to find the dealer nearest you.
All right, we're back here live, 0-0 score, and look, the game sponsor is Liberty Trailers, and they are sponsoring, like I said, my friend Randall McMahon out of Mount Pleasant, big-time supporter of Mount Pleasant football. He's helping support this game, and we thank him for that. Get a chance, need some car haulers or any kind of trailers, that man can hook you up. Don't go see him and ask it. Don't go mention us and try to get 10%.
Say, I can't borrow one. I might need to just let him loan me one.
All right, here we go. Pooch kick.
It's going to hit right in that pocket.
Oh, no. Looks like the Texas High Tigers eventually get on it. Special teams isn't going to like that. Got to break down. You can't try to run and catch that one. Just got to catch it and get down. Here we go. We will take over for our second, not only our second series, but our second play from scrimmage, Jeremy. 30.
That was a feast or famine, the first play. We would T-ball right off his hands and got an interception. If he caught it, it would have been 7-3.
Yep.
Some quick shout out to my man Zach Ratliff, former Texas High Tiger, watching at home each and every week.
First and 10, 35-yard line for Texas High. Cam's got a good job of keeping his eyes downfield. He's going to get to the 36-yard line.
There ain't much room over there on that sideline. That's one of the beauty things about Grimm. It's the fans are right there on top of you, so it gets loud, but there's not a whole bunch of space to maneuver.
Yeah, well, I thought we almost lost one of our training staff down there. She's up and at 'em. No rest for the weary. Cam picks up 2 yards right there for number 2. Bring up 2nd and 8. Xavier in motion. And give it to Mod Moore around the right side. Oh, good job. Good cut off of Chisholm. Great run right there by Mod Moore. First and 10.
Little new wrinkle right there in the run game.
Hadn't seen that, have we? Like you say, Jeremy, every game it gets a little bit. Here's that Tiger replay, folks. That's who I'm following is Chisholm, and that guy that was coming up didn't want any of 66, and I don't either.
Brings up a good first down.
Yeah. Take every one of those we can get.
Got a good matchup up top.
Oh, great throw right there to Booney. Good catch, too. Booney wasn't even out of his break, and that ball was almost on him. Great job to get his eyes around, just like you teach. Watch this, folks, right here. Going to throw it. Booney gets his eyes around, catches it with 2 hands. Nice. Look at that camera angle. Who is that right there? Well, of course it is. David's I think he wears that headset. There's a ball out to Booney again. Booney's got 2 guys that are going to stop him. You know, Mayo's wearing that that deal that I think he's got Coach Stanford's feed in there, and he just knows he's going sideline to sideline. Pickup of about 4 right there. Bring up second and a short 6. Oh, got some good blocking out there for Cam. Cam makes a cut. Hold on to that ball, Cam. Attaboy. Good run right there by the Swiss Army knife.
Really great job by the offense line running the outside zone. Quarterback keeper, you keep the back front side with it right here. As you can see, it adds a hat.
Yeah.
They don't have enough people.
Oh, people are flying out there, Jeremy.
You have to honor Cam's speed because he can fly.
And good job by him to tuck that ball at the end and not leave it hanging out. All right. I see my man Sanders Wiggins out there. Been a couple of games since we've seen him. Down near the goal line. He's going to go into motion. He's going to get a good seal block on the edge. Lots of big bodies in there. They're going to stuff us maybe for no gain right there. In the orange zone. It's where the Tigers are dangerous, Jeremy.
Yep, right there. You look at Mount Pleasant, you see number 99 up front, Aiden Johnson, 6'3", 330.
Woo!
A lot of really good front 7 for Mount Pleasant, so it's going to be a battle of wheels, to say the least.
I see that. I'm going around the edge.
And that's kind of how Coach Stanford's done it so far. Has kept it on the outside the tackles. So
we go second goal from the 4, folks. Oh, he hits. There's T-ball. What you say? He ain't gonna do it twice. Touchdown, Tigers! Tredarian Ball, folks. Just add all. There he is with his first touchdown. You can see it right here. Cam throws an absolute missile, and he says, "I'm securing this one." That's 6 for the home team.
No matter what the play is called, if you have T-ball out there man to man, you like your chances.
Good snap by Norton. Good hold by Shelley. Kick is true by the man Delk. And the good Tigers are up 7-3. All right, we're going to take a break, folks. We'll be right back after these messages.
At Raffaele Property Management, keeping our tenants comfortable is a top priority. That's why we trust Lone Star Heat and Air. They've always been dependable, quick to respond, and their work is top-notch. Whether it's routine service or an urgent call, they take care of it with professionalism and care. We couldn't recommend Lone Star Heat and Air more for anyone looking for a reliable HVAC service.
All right, we're back at Tiger Field at Grimm Park. And, man, what a good drive that the Texas High Tigers put together right there. Lots of explosive plays and just really good methodical drive down the field. Exactly what we needed after that first drive. And, you know, it's just been something that, Jeremy, everybody was, you know, had guys running really, really crisp routes and throws are right on the money. And then when you hand it to Mod Moore, he's getting big chunks, and it's exactly what you want as an offense.
Yeah, well, the good thing about it so far is Mount Pleasant hasn't stopped us on offense. The first play of the game, we threw an interception, but it's always the if game. If we'd have caught it, he would have scored for sure. Either way, great second possession for the Texas High offense, getting the go-ahead score 7-3.
Kick by McCarley right there. Going to drop it. Oh, on a dime.
Put a
Great kick.
Put a little backspin on that.
I mean, that looked like my wedge, Jeremy, out on the greens. And, I mean, he didn't get he got a little backspin on it, but he didn't want to pull it back because it had gone as far as it could go. Great job right there.
Let's give a shout out to my man Pup Matlock.
Yeah. He always deserves a shout out. Man, I tell you what, it's awesome to have 2 really, really good kickers that you can interchange at any time, not only kick off, but extra points and field goals.
So you don't know how important those guys are.
No doubt. And then you start talking about the snappers. We got
Yep.
2 really good ones. Oh, there you go. Oh, I tell you, he gets 2 yards maybe, but he faked me out because I thought he gave it to number 0 around the edge, and LD was all over him.
Hear that Tiger band out there, folks. Student section and all the drill team.
Saying
And
something about that Tiger drums. Here we go. Breaks a tackle out on the edge on a little swing pass out there. Looks like it's going to bring up a short, 3rd and short right here, 3rd and 1, Jeremy. It's a big play. You know it's going to be a run. Here we go, 3rd and 1 from Mount Pleasant's 34-yard line. Going to hand it right up the middle.
no go. No go.
Loss of yards of about 4.
See a Shaylin Cooper in there.
Man, that was big. Exactly what we needed.
Peyton Walker, Duncan McGee, a whole host of true Orange Tigers.
The Tigers in on the tackle.
As you see right here in the replay.
Fourth down and 5.
Really great job by the defensive line, just really pushing that offensive line back and closing all those gaps so there's no run lanes and forcing that thing sideline to sideline, which is a really good thing when you're in short yardage situation. You do not want them going downhill. So great job, great stand by the Texas High defense coming into the game. Like I said, building off last week's game and just playing with a whole bunch of confidence right now.
It's going to be a punt. He's got a good leg. Good job right there.
Chase Dixon.
Yeah, Chase came up and made the fair catch at the 40-yard line. That's where Tiger offense will take over.
I don't know what Mr. A got right here, but it sure looks good.
What is it, Mr. A?
Stromboli.
Stromboli. Dang, I can't even spell that, but boy, I could reach over there and eat some of it, Mr. A. I can tell you that much. Woo.
Cam Wrighton brings the offense back out. Man, I can't stop staring at that thing. Mr. A, I know you may need some Tums after that, my man.
I need some Tums just smelling it. Cam's going to keep it. Pulls it. Oh, nice cut.
Oh.
Swiss Army knife is on the loose. He's got people coming from all over. And we got a flag down. Oh, and we got another one. I'll tell you what, that is the best throw of the flag that I've ever seen over there. I don't know who that is, but let's give him some love. He did not like what they did to our Cam over there on the sidelines. He gave it I think he windmilled it, Jeremy. So we're going to probably get some kind of hold out here on the edge.
Coach Stanford's not looking too happy, so he's motioning them to come back to the original line of scrimmage, so it looks like it's going to be coming back.
So that's a dead ball, right?
After the play?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. After he steps out. So they should tack both of them.
The previous play,
Holding.
on the offense, number 1. It penalties to force 10 yards from the previous 5. After the play, if dead ball, personal foul, late hit out of bounds. That penalty being forced 15 yards from the succeeding spot.
Succeeding, man. I'm telling you, this guy he's on fire out there. I don't even have to say anything. But we're going to gain 5 yards on that play, Jeremy.
5-yard gain?
Net 5 is going to be first and
Say, I'm not 100%.
Doty had to help me with that.
He knows
math.
exactly what he's saying, but he is saying with some extreme confidence, so we're going to go with it.
We're going to step it off. I like that.
Getting a little assistance from the fans.
Someone said he's going the wrong way, and he wasn't going the wrong way. He stepped off the 10. Now he's going to step off the 15. And And my poor man over there on the
Just
on the yard deal, he never moved. He knew where it was going to end up.
Getting his steps in.
Like a little crowd, Mike. You know what the crowd's thinking.
And there is a ton of people here
Yeah.
tonight at Grimm Stadium.
Woo.
A lot of
Telling
orange.
ya. I mean, the thing is good thing our band and student section and high steppers are over there because there would be nowhere to fit them over here, Jeremy.
We got people standing all along the fence line. It's a packed house here tonight for homecoming.
As a result of the enforcement, Texas High should be replaying first down with 5 yards to go from
But
behind the game.
But here's the thing: if the hold was on the receiver like it was, if it was on the other side of the line of
From the
scrimmage,
spot.
it should be from the spot. And I think that's what Coach Stanford was arguing, but maybe they're saying it was behind the line. So if it's behind the line, you're going to mark off 10 from the previous spot.
So I'm going to run down there and tell him.
Corrected, Texas High with first down and 10.
First and 10. Okay, so first down and 10. That should be right because a personal foul is a automatic first down.
Okay, we'll mark it off. Let's just get ready. Let's just play.
That's right. Just spot it wherever
Just
you
spot
want
it
to.
and let's roll.
Our offense wants to keep rolling. T-ball in the backfield with Cam.
Going to be an inside zone play.
Man,
More on the carry.
they got a guy meet him as he got it handed to him.
On the tackle, loss of 1, second down 11.
Really good job by the Mount Pleasant defense getting underneath that zone play and stopping the Tigers for a 1-yard loss.
Second and 11.
Got him.
He just overthrew him. I'll tell you what. Here's the thing. When that came out of Cam's arm, I thought he overthrew him by 15 yards. And Xavier Powell made up some distance in the it was almost to his fingertips when he dove for it. He wanted it because he would have, like we say, Jeremy, hit his head on the goalpost.
Yep.
Just a little bit more air under it right there. That's Cam a couple of times last week. Here, you can see it right here. Watch this thing. I mean, it just
A missile.
it is fast out of his hand and is just like a missile. 3rd and 11. Step up. Good tackle right there. Who's number 6 for them, Jeremy?
It's going to be Emmanuel Harris, 6'4", 230. As you can see, the front 7, really the front 4 of Mount Pleasant will probably be so far, I think they're a little better than Marshall's front 4 was last week, and you can tell the size, the athleticism from the front 4. So it's going to be a battle between our offensive line and their defensive line. Just kind of that heavyweight fight trading.
Nobody thought there would be a lot of points scored in this game, that's for sure. Tigers' first punt of the night. Timeout, Mount Pleasant. Ooh. We're going to take it.
Let me get a quick shout out to my man Kenneth Merriman, former Texas High Tiger, watching. Always watching.
K-Mac. All right, here we go. We're going to take a timeout with them, folks, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Sports injuries can happen anytime, on the field, on the court, and even in your backyard. At Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital, we treat sprains, fractures, concussions, and more with fast, compassionate care close to home. We're open 24/7 with on-site imaging like x-rays, ultrasounds, CT scans, and MRI for quick, accurate diagnosis and treatment all in one place. Let us help you get back to the game faster. Visit TexarkanaEmergencyCenter.com for more information.
And we're back, folks. Jeremy Harrell joined alongside Billy Lavender each and every week. Texarkana Gameday, TigerVision, Texas High football, Grimm Stadium, packed house, homecoming.
Lit up like a Christmas tree. No better place to watch it. Good
They're
snap.
gonna bring some pressure.
Good kick right there by Cam. That ball's going to get on the
Great
ground.
kick.
Get
It hit him. It hit him. It hit him, folks.
And we
And
get
Texas
it.
High has recovered.
Great job.
That right there will make you want to resign as a special teams coach. You
Man, I'm
just tell them
telling
to
you,
get
you
out of
just
the
got-
way.
You have got to get out the way. Get out the way. Oh, sorry. Number 28. That's my man Martin.
So right now the turnover battle is all squared.
God, I'm telling you.
Watch the
this
replay.
right here. Just get out of the way. Boy, they are over there just good job. We got 3 guys down there ready for it, and we get a little barrel roll by Martin. Nice job. Not only does he return punts, but he gets down there and gets a
Great
recovery.
effort. Great effort on special teams. Those guys that always give that extra effort usually find themselves around the ball and good things happen.
in the orange zone. 1st and 10. Great cut right there by Mod. Puts a shoulder in him. Gets ridden out of bounds. Really good run right there. Going to pick up about 4, maybe a long 3.
Really great speed right there. Watch this variation of the pin pull scheme. Love it. Love it.
Pancake. First pancake for 66. Have to take him some syrup at halftime.
Tell him I know as a former offensive line coach, you love playing these defensive lines that are really aggressive because you like to see where your guys are each week and progressing through the district as you get towards the playoff seedings and things like that. So you want to face really good fronts, and they have a really good front.
Oh, good job right there. There's another one to T-ball. Sorry, Jeremy. Touchdown, Tigers.
Great
Ooh,
play.
I'm
Great
telling
call.
you, they're going to keep running that little slant right there as long as they can get a one-on-one with T-ball. And Cam puts it right on the money, folks. And
Look at
2
that.
plays right there. Pulls it out and then sticks it back in. Great job right there for the Tigers. Touchdown.
Great job up front with the protection.
13-3, pending the extra point for Mr. Delt. Good snap, good hold. Kick right down the middle.
It's true, ain't it?
It's true.
I love it.
It is true. 14-3. We're going to take a break, folks, and be right back. Texas High.
Tired of banking fees and complicated accounts? With State Bank's My Free Checking Account, enjoy no minimum balance and 0 monthly fees. Get a free gift just for opening your checking account, because we believe banking should be rewarding. Great for personal accounts and businesses too.
Doty waited until I took a big old bite of this.
Where's that from?
Man, I don't know, but it's good.
Right now, Mr. A's winning the food battle because that Stromboli looks a lot better than this tired barbecue. Not that I'm just not a big barbecue
I got you.
eater, folks. You would think an offensive lineman would like barbecue, but not so much.
Especially up in Fayetteville.
Yeah, I'm not a big barbecue guy, but I will eat some Italian food.
Whoa. Just in case Mr. A wants to not eat that last bite. Is that what you're saying?
Hey, I ain't too proud to beg.
He's got some marinara left for you, Jeremy. This is the Food Network. We busted into the Food Network with 11
I'm
points.
up here hungry and a hostage, I'm telling you.
Good kick. Oh, he's going to throw it
Throw
over
it
here.
back. I love it.
Sam Cross almost gets him, and he's going to get caught by about 8 Tigers.
That's the old Frank Wycheck throwback from Tennessee Titans.
Nashville Heave or something like that. Houston Heave, or I can't remember. Was that when they were in Nashville
Yeah,
or Houston?
that was
Nashville?
Tennessee Titans. It was the mirror. I forgot what the official term was.
Music City Miracle. Thanks, Doty.
See, Doty, you're as handy as a pocket on a shirt. I'm telling you, you're always there.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 20 for Mount Pleasant.
We gained a lot of fans from last week's Marshall broadcast,
Oh.
from what I was told.
Yeah, and a lot of them are Marshall, people from Marshall,
I think they're tuning in to see what we're going to say next.
We're not going to say a word about them. Good cut right there, but lots of D. And oh, man, he's still
going.
rolling. Good hard run right there. Give him some love. Who is that, 28? I can't see, so you're going to have to.
Gain is 8 yards, second down 2.
Yeah, Darian Martin. Not Marshall, but Mount Pleasant, rather. They brought a good crowd tonight right down I-30.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only good thing in Mount Pleasant's 2 senoritas.
Oh, no, Herschel's. Don't knock Herschel's.
My wife didn't have a good experience at 2 senoritas one night. I'll let her tell that
Probably
story.
wasn't because of the food, was it?
I'm telling you, it was the after effect.
Got a flag. Coach Stanford called that one. That's going to be 5 yards. Go from 2nd and 2 to 2nd and 7. If you are Mount Pleasant, you can't. They may get us for barking signs or something. Is that what that is?
Got some unsportsmanlike conduct. Looks like it's going to be on number 90. Either that or Coach Stanford's just talking to him about the play.
Duncan McGee.
The ball being snapped at false start. Now offense number 6. Penalty being forced 5 yards from the previous spot. After the play, dead ball, personal foul, number 90 on the defense. Penalty forced 15 yards from the succeeding spot. Put automatic first down.
Well, I do know this. Coach Hawk is really encouraging him right now to not do that again.
If that's what you call it,
Yep,
Jeremy.
that's just some nice words of encouragement. Brings up a first down for the Mount Pleasant Tigers at about the 38-yard line, maybe.
Now step up defense right here.
It's going to be a quarterback counter.
Yeah. Oh. Javon just didn't get his head up in time right there, Jeremy, and he kind of ran past him. We had him.
CJ brought him down.
Yep.
It's going to be good enough for a first down for the Mount Pleasant Tigers. We're about 37 seconds to go in the first quarter. Texas High up 14-3. Here's the real question since we got a little downtime. Are you going to Fayetteville tomorrow?
You dang right I am.
You're a madman.
Leaving at 8 a.m., right in the middle of a rainstorm.
Madman.
Mr. A ate all the marinara, too. Hand off to the left side.
LD says
good job
not
by
today.
LD. Threw him backwards, too. And give him forward progress of a yard. I'm telling you what, LD, he's, watch this, folks. He gets 2 paws on him. And he is going to throw him backwards. You're not getting past him if he gets both hands on you. That's into the first quarter. 14-3, Texas High Tigers over Mount Pleasant. We're going to take a break and be right back for the second quarter.
For over 20 years, Hoover Stone & Stucco has been building and restoring exteriors that last, and now that same expert knowledge powers Hoover Soft Wash. We understand how stone, stucco, brick, and siding are built, so we know exactly how to clean them the right way. No high-pressure damage, just safe, professional soft washing that protects your home or business. Trust the team that knows exteriors inside and out. Hoover Stone & Stucco, Hoover Soft Wash. Experience built in.
Appreciate my man John Hoover. Hey, look at their screen, folks. Liberty Trailers. Go see them. It's worth the short drive. Oh, man, Randall McMahon, give him a shout. He will definitely hook you up. He may give you more than 10% off. Don't tell him I said that, but I bet he will. He will definitely work with you. And his Tigers are behind on the scoreboard right now to our Tigers. 14-3, still a game. Mount Pleasant got a little drive going. They don't have it. Okay. We say it week in, week out. You're going to get everybody's best, but you're also going to get a few trick plays. Great job right there, Roman White. I mean, absolutely on that guy, stuck on him like stuck on you. Who's that, Lionel Richie?
That's not my genre.
Sorry. It's a good tune, though.
Yep.
And I sang it fairly well with a half a side of this sandwich in my mouth.
Yeah, I just got my hush puppy knocked out. Roman White running stride for stride.
Did everything right. You know, we talk about getting your head around, giving him a little arm bar, and then full dive for the ball. 3rd and 9, and we send a bunch of them at him.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Who's that big AK?
AK at the bottom.
AK
Where's his
says
mama?
no.
I know his mama's got the big AK.
Big fat head.
The fat head.
Watch this, folks. You see a bunch of them. He's coming from the edge.
Great pressure right there,
Good
all the way
job.
around, nowhere to go, had him bottled up.
Dunking in on that as well. Brings up 4th and 13. I'd like to see this if they get one, kick one a little bit low, see a little return.
Yep.
No, they're going to angle it. Good job to come up and fair catch it right there.
Great job catching it.
Yep. He's in on every punt play right there, Darian Martin.
Cam Reitner's going to bring the offense back out. We've had a lot of Tredarian ball here, Tredarian ball there.
Yeah, no doubt. I'd like to see another score right here on this drive, Jeremy. So we have 11 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock.
You know, and not to look too far ahead, but we do get the ball coming out the second half, so you have a chance to extend your lead, and then the way the defense is played tonight, really try to build that lead and get this thing kind of lopsided.
Yeah, I'd like 3 or 4 more scores for this half's over with.
Loving the uniforms, though.
Mm-hmm. Man, just every week.
I tell you what I'm going to do.
pop.
Our next game, we're open next week, but the following game, I'm about to go see if me and you can't get the next uniforms combination.
I was hoping you weren't going to say get in them because I'm not going to be able to get in one of those.
No, I'd have to go to Texarkana ER if we
Oh,
did that.
good throw up top. Little hand fighting with one arm, and so Xavier Powell tried to catch it with his right paw and just couldn't corral it. But
he's been open each time. He's going to get one before it's over.
Here it is. You see it right here. Cam puts a little bit more air under it. Look how tight that spiral is. And it's just his left hand was jostling with that the defender right there. 2nd and 10 for Texas High. Cam's going to run it. Gets behind. Who'd he get behind, Jeremy?
Over here on the right side. Can't see my numbers.
55.
Oh, big Garrett Johnson.
Watch this right here.
Big Shivers over there on that side.
Yep. Man. Cut away from, but he just put his shoulder pads on Garrett and just.
You know, I think with as good as 99 is inside, you know, I believe, I could be wrong, but I know he's committed, I think either Texas Tech or somewhere in Texas. I know that's not real detailed.
Texas Tech, they still play? Sorry, Mr. Norton, I see you there. He said, yeah, we're in the top 10. Boom. Wow. I mean, Ahmad Moore just took a massive hit, but he was going.
Tackle by number 3,
Yeah.
Shad Smith, 6'1", 200. So the common theme right now for the Mount Pleasant Tigers is their front 7 are really long, really heavy, and really athletic. So some of them.
That's a good combination, isn't it?
It is, especially if you coach defense line. However, the matchup right now is the outside perimeter. You know, our receivers against their receivers. So if you can just stalemate up front, we'll break one run game wise. But right now, you don't have to get away from your matchups outside.
Here's another thing I'm seeing. One of their linebackers, number 3, as he's getting the play call in from the sideline, he's bent down on a knee. And, you know, our offense has been out there a lot, and their defense is getting a little bit tired. Cam pulls the ball out.
Got another step, just overthrow him just a hair. Had to get rid of it. Had a little bit of pressure. There is a flag on the play.
Yep. Looked like we had picked up a first down that I didn't know about on that last play.
You know, one thing that we take for granted each week as a football team, legal lineman downfield, is we have depth. A lot of teams don't have the depth that we have, and as you can tell, sometimes throughout the game we wear them down. Their front seven may be pretty good compared to ours, but it's the next guys up after that when they sub guys in. And so we're fortunate enough to have some depth there so we can rotate multiple guys, keep them fresh, and keep executing at a high level.
Don't bother turning to the PG game, folks. They're up 49-0 at halftime.
Who they got tonight?
It doesn't look like anybody, Jeremy. Spring Hill. Oh. Cam's going to hand it to Mod Moore. He takes a step left and then looks like he shot out of a cannon.
Yep.
It's my first reference of that.
The way he can stop and start on a dime is pretty impressive. But it's going to be hard rock mining, so to speak, inside of the tackles. Right now we've had the most success running the ball outside of the tackles, trying to get away from Big 99.
Offsides. Good job by.
Got him.
Oh, good try right there. He just threw it up to Booney out on the edge. But, hey, really good job by Garrett to snap that when the guy jumped across. Because he can get back, right, Jeremy?
Yeah, he can get back. The key to that, when I was coaching offensive line centers, when they come across, you want to get that 1,001 and snap it, because sometimes if you just go off initial reaction, you can snap it
before
before they get in the neutral zone. So you really kind of want to get that 1,001 and then snap it.
All right, that brings up a lot more manageable third down, 3rd and 2. Texas High, 8:58 on the clock. Swings it out here to T-Ball. Oh, T-Ball had a great cut and was probably.
They got lucky because they turned the receiver completely loose. Cam just didn't see him. They didn't even have anybody covering him.
Wow.
I don't know how you don't cover Booney.
Going to lose about 3 yards. Texas High is going to leave their offense out there. 4th and 5. Maybe try to draw them off sides right here, Jeremy.
Well, I'd just throw a T-ball.
Well, that's too easy.
Mm-hmm. One thing you do know as a coaching staff, if you're going forward on your side of the 50, you've got a play that you really like. Right there, just overthrown
just
T-ball.
overthrows T-ball.
The play was there, though. Either way, it'll be a turnover on downs for the Texas High offense, giving the ball to Mount Pleasant on its own, on the Texas High 46, maybe 44, somewhere in there. Quick score update: Atlanta Rabbits up 21-7 at halftime against Liberty ILO Leopards. It's always a big rival game across town.
Shout out to my man Joe Dowd. Graduated with him from Arkansas High, but I see him in the stands tonight. Both his daughters are dancing for the Texas High Steppers. One of his daughters is Miss Texas High this year, and Joe is turning 51 today.
Well, happy birthday. Mount Pleasant going to take over in a run heavy. That's almost a version of the old Maryland I formation. Going to run the power.
Oh, we just lost him back there. Good cut. 2 cuts by number 5, and you're not going to catch him. And that is Brandon McCon. Yeah, we had him in the backfield.
Sometimes you over-pursue a little bit too much.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It all started, I missed Joe's birthday. It was on the 13th, but I gave him some love today. That's how that started. So it's my fault, folks.
Pending the extra point. Got a number 97 kicker.
Oh, ball's blocked.
Blocked, and we're going
Pick it
to
up.
scoop it.
Oh, scooped it, and then 97's going to – he's going to make the tackle, I think. Great job right there. Great job by Texas High to get in and block the kick. Another good job by special teams. We're going to take a break with them, folks, and be right back.
Hey, I'm Josh Surrett, project manager with 2B Builders. We're a local GC here in Texarkana. We have Lone Star out here doing our heating and AC. They do a good job for us. We really appreciate the customer service that they provide. I know that at Lone Star Heating and Air, I can always call Matt or Dave, their head commercial HVAC guy, and they will always pick up the phone when I need them. And that's a big thing when we're working out here on these commercial projects. Usually when we're in a bind, we need something and we need it pretty quickly, and we can rely on Lone Star for that.
All right, we're back here live. Shout out to the Dunbars that we're at 14,000 feet this afternoon. That's a little bit higher than we are up here, Jeremy. But Texas High football tonight, they're loving Colorado. It looks like it from the pictures. They're watching. Oh, they're having dinner and watching us. Boy, tell you what, you'll lose your lunch. Some of the things we say up here. All right, it's a closer game, 14-9. Never know with this formation how they'll kick it. They're going to onside it.
Oh, you can't hit them. Can't hit them. That'll be a penalty.
But there's also a flag thrown.
Probably be an offside.
Probably offsides on them.
You got to give them a chance to catch the ball.
Yeah, and they're going to. We're going to let the referee tell us exactly what happened because that's what he's done the whole game. He's Team Hoka. Here we go.
Previous play, offside on the kicking team. Penalty being forced 5 yards to previous spot. Mount Pleasant will re-kick.
Okay.
Send the return team back out for a redo.
Redo.
They'll back them up 5 and have them re-kick.
I'd like to have a big old pocket full of redos. Don't get those in life a lot. They will be kicking it from the 40. No, 5 yards back. They're going to be kicking it from the 35, if I'm right. He's giving it to him at the 40. No, he's got to back it up. Beep, beep. There we go. All right.
See if
Mount
we can't
Pleasant.
get a good
That's
return
right.
here. Now they're going to try to onside
that one's
it
not going to
again.
go
Just
10
get away
yards.
from
We
it.
will take it right there.
They were dead set on onside
Yeah.
kicking it.
I'm telling you, we talk about it all the time, Jeremy, and it looks like Mount Pleasant's really coming out here and thinking about it, is they're going to try to, every chance they can, any kind of trickery, any kind of something to get us off balance and off kilter. Now you got to come down and score right here if you're the Tiger offense.
Say, I hope they do it every time.
Yeah.
I know Coach Stanford loves getting
Yeah.
the ball on the
They would take it.
opposing team's
Opposing
side
teams.
of the field, yeah. Got a little late,
Yeah.
great Ozzy Osbourne
Oh,
going over
Oz.
the speakers. Little crazy train action.
Crazy train. Cam's going to hand it to Ahmad. 2 good cuts to get outside and a stiff arm shot out of a can. Oh, man, they're going to get a late hold way downfield. Not even. God. They going to call Booney on that? Man, what a run right there by Ahmad. Booney's saying, I just shoved him.
Really good speed running around that edge. Great job by the offensive line, sealing that edge.
It's the second one for Booney out there.
So it's going to be a net of about 2 yards.
Yeah, we're going to gain 2 yards off of it and replay the down. Maybe 1. 1st and 9.
You don't see that too often, do
No.
you?
I mean, you do if you got a home chain crew. Nothing right there. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Ahmad Moore right up the middle. Wouldn't be surprised to see us go for that little quick slant.
Right now, you got your coaches up in the box going, we had the slant, slant, slant. Now you can mix them, go slant and go.
What about slant corner? Yeah, slant go or slant corner.
Good old sluggo route.
Yeah.
But you have your matchup up top with Booney. You got your matchup down here with XP, and then, of course, T-ball.
Kim pulls it. There it is to Booney. Good catch with a guy draped over his shoulder. Booney's going to get about a 16-yard gain all the way down to the 26-yard line. Watch this right here, folks. Cam's going to wait till he cuts. Throws a bullet right there at him. That guy's all over him. Great job by Shavonte Montgomery.
There's something pretty about them left-handers, those southpaws throwing those missiles.
No doubt. They look good in golf, basketball, anything.
6:40 to go here in the second quarter.
Cam's going to run it. Oh. Cam ain't going down, though. He took a big hit up the middle, lost a yard, but he didn't go down. Oh, there's a late flag. Man, I'm telling you, it's just a little chippy.
Little chippy.
I think that's going to be on the other Tigers.
They're writing those numbers down.
Yeah. I hadn't seen either team clapping, so it may be.
Because here's the deal. If you get thrown out of the second half, you got to sit out the next half of the next game.
I'm not keeping up with the numbers. I'll just let them, people that are writing it down. All right.
After the play, dead ball, sportsmanlike conduct, number 56, Texarkana. Also dead ball, sportsmanlike conduct, number 5, Mount Pleasant. Yardage penalties canceled. Texarkana was second down. Both players now have 1 counter on them. Subsequent UNS will result in disqualification.
Whew. It's about 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
Right now, so definitely got to keep your emotions under control here. One of these heated contests with a team that's right down the road from us, and we've been playing for a long time. Throw back to Cam.
Oh!
Off the tip.
Off the tip, and Cam catches it and gets a first down on it. Who was that? Was it T-Ball that threw it? Good play right there. Really good defense by them, and they got the hand on it, but Cam, Swiss Army knife. Watch this replay right here. Gives it to him on the kind of reverse right there. T-Balls. And I think, because I think T-Ball reminds me every game, is T-Ball as every time he's thrown it, it's a complete. Oh, no. They stripped it out there.
Turnover. It's going to be the second turnover for the Texas High offense.
Yep, Booney was just trying to get a few extra yards, and they stripped it from him. And
sometimes you just got to get all you can and get down. We'll say this, the passing game has been there all night. Either way you look at it, as good as a punt. Texas High defense will take over. .547 to go here in the second quarter.
Aiden Jones runs out there. Oh, good job right there by Banks. Fight off of a block and get the tackle.
You can see Mount Pleasant's offense, they're getting in real big, heavy run schemes or run personnel and formations, and they're trying to shorten this game too. They want to, if you're a Mount Pleasant Tiger, you're pretty satisfied with where the score is and how the flow of the game's going right now.
2nd and 4. Man, lots of motion. Texas High getting set. Really good job. Good job right there, LD. It's a tackle. It's going to be close.
Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, maybe 3rd and 1.
Mount Pleasant's going to in a little overload formation right there and run power.
Yeah, they're going to
stop the clock with looks like about 4:40 or 4:39.
You're going to have a measurement. Now, if this was the NFL, they'd just go to the monitor and do it like that.
Timeout for measurement.
That's what we got to get, Doty. We got to get that yellow first down marker on here. Now, I'm going to mind my business, but you got 2 weeks, though.
That's right. Got an off week,
hey,
bye week.
Just worry about production. Bum, bum, bum. Shout out Mark Graves all the way from Guatemala.
Wow.
See if you can spell it.
I
can't either.
I was going to say GW, but it's not. Dang.
Guatemala.
I didn't know that was a county. But who knows?
Shane Head watching from Port Aransas. Assuming that's somewhere near Water, Doty. Port Aransas. Looks like we're going to have a tush push.
Oh, he's not getting it.
Looks
He's
like
not getting anything.
Got a penalty up top, so might be either an offsides on the Texas High defense.
Look. Who is it on? I think he was calling it on Aikens way out there on the corner, but I don't know.
Just too many people in close proximity.
Yeah, I don't think he was calling it on. I think he was the one who. All right, 1st and 10 for Mount Pleasant. A little screen pass out here. Just missed him. Whoa, didn't miss him that time. Did they hit Duncan? Yeah. Yeah, Duncan is like, ref, what are you seeing? I mean, I'd like to see that one over. There it is. I want to see what. Oh, yeah, he was about to get shoved in the back. I know what he's – and the thing is you always retaliate. They're throwing it up. Boom!
Great hit right there.
Man, I'll tell you what.
Peyton
Walker, he saw that, and, you know, a lot of guys will try to go up and get that. He just said, I'm going to separate that ball from the man, and good job right there. Brings up a 3rd and about 6.
That's what you call a hole shot.
Hole shot.
Yeah, over the corner underneath the safety. That's what my man Coach Franks used to do, coaching them safeties right now at Missouri State.
Yeah,
He's watching.
Dalton.
Yep. They're open this week. They'll play New Mexico State next week. Probably get wore out, but
we're gonna have to call a timeout. With 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We did have 11. This is a big down. We're gonna take a timeout with them, folks, and we'll be right back with some more Texas High football.
Sponsored by Texas A&M.
Craving fajitas but short on time? That's not a problem. Just give us a call and place your order, and we will have them ready for you with no lines or waiting. With same ingredients and the same freshness every day. If life moves fast, so do we. No time to waste. Satisfy your cravings today.
All right, we're back here live. It's homecoming here at Texas High, and it's Tigers versus Tigers. 3:26 on the clock in the second quarter, and your Texas High Tigers are leading 14-9. You got to think that, we knew it was going to be a kind of a slobber knocker, Jeremy, 2 weeks in a row with 2 good defenses, and Texas High hasn't capitalized on a few mistakes, and same with Mount Pleasant. Both teams right here in it, but it'd be a big stop for the defense if we could get it back. Big down right here. Good job right there.
great pressure by the defense, forcing that ball early.
Yeah, forced him to throw it quick, and then Roman White's right on his guy. That's going to bring up a 4th and 6 in a punt situation. 3:26 on the clock, and Texas High will put its usual 2 suspects back.
Get a quick shout out to my Aunt Kim. She's watching, saying, "Go Tigers." 3:22 left. We have plenty of time on offense if we can get a good return, and great punt.
Mm-hmm. Good catch. We're going to get a little return right here. Nice job. All the way up to the 39-yard line for Martin. Now's the time you want to burn a little clock and get a score before half, because you're going to get that ball, like we said.
Get a twofer.
Yep. All right. Got the student section going over there. A little rock you. All right, here we go.
Still have man coverage, folks.
Let's drop it in the bucket.
Still man coverage.
Oh. There
Got
he
him.
goes.
Oh.
He just underthrew him right there. He tried to, instead of trying to force it in there, he tried to ease it in there. On the run as well. 2nd and 10 for the Tigers.
Got some Luda going out there.
Luda. Roll out. Like it. Great atmosphere. Cam's going to sprint out left and look for a hole. Nothing doing out there.
It's going to run a quarterback stretch outside. You want to keep running the ball. However, the pass has been there all night. We've either underthrew it, overthrown it, or they're wide open, or drop it.
And when we hadn't, we've gone for scores.
Coach Tanford wanting them to slow down just a little bit. The old adage, you want to go fast, but you don't want to be in a hurry.
Well, and he's also conscious of the people's timeout, you know.
He is a big fan of the people's timeout.
Who's not? 11 seconds on the what I call a shot clock. We're going to call a timeout. We'll call a timeout. We're going to stay here, though, Jeremy, because this is a big play for Texas High. What are you drawing up as an offensive line coach right here with 3rd and 8?
Well, you think you'd probably come – you got 2 options here. Number 1, you can get a max protection and get you 3 receivers down the field, or you can get some sort of – we hadn't had any screen game really so far today. And with as aggressive as the front sevens being, you do have opportunities to get a tailback delay screen or even get a tunnel jailbreak screen coming out of this timeout. Sometimes when you face those fast defenses like that, you offset their speed by running draws and screens of those natures. Mount Pleasant has done a really good job trying to create pressure, but like I said, when you fight pressure with pressure from an offensive standpoint, and when they bring pressure, you're playing zero coverage behind it. For anybody that doesn't understand the terminology, when you have zero, that means there's 0 safeties back there. So everybody's manned up, and the receivers that we have really create mismatches for the opposing team's defense. So you kind of get to pick your poison right now with which receiver you want to go to. Right now it's been Booney and T-ball. However, Xavier Powell, he has had a step on his guy all night, so look for him to – he's going to make a play at some point this game. You know it's coming because he's too wide open, or he's got that step or two every single time he's run out on these routes.
Here we go, 3rd and 8. Big play for the Tigers on both sides of the field. Cam takes a snap. They're sending everybody. They get
pressure
to him, but he kind of gets away from them, gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up a 4th and 8 where Texas High's punt team will roll out. That's going to be the people's timeout. And we will take one for the people, Jeremy.
We're here for the people.
When we come back, folks, more Texas High football.
My name is Doug Willett. I own M&M Tire and Auto Center. We've been here for over 40 years. We're just a mom and pop place. We service any type of vehicle that you can think of. We do front end alignments. We've got the best front end alignment machine guys here. And we also do AC work for the new Freon, which is the 1234 FY. We do that too. Plus tires. Now that's the major thing. Cooper Tire employees, we're really special with them. We give you 15% off, plus also you get your Goodyear employee refunds back on your tires, which is great for you. Extra value is what you get when you buy from Doug Willett. Don't worry, my guys will take care of you too.
There's our man, Doug Willett, M&M Tire, giving everybody great deals, but you can also get 10% off. All you got to do is mention Texarkana Gameday. Got a punt
10%.
situation right here. Good snap right there by Norton. Kick is low. It's a block in the back right
Not
there.
gonna call
Both of them missed it. Norton got down there. Caleb Norton.
Sam Cross down on the coverage.
Good job.
Shout out to Alyssa Talley, Witten Talley, Big E Talley, and Miss Ava down there throwing up deuces from about the middle row.
I think they're right on the 50 and halfway up. They got the seats of the year right there. All right, Texas High defense. Time for them to make a stop. Mount Pleasant Tigers on the 31. 1 minute and 50 seconds left in the half.
Going to run a counter play.
Yeah, right up the middle. And
Duncan McGee says
Duncan
no
McGee
mas.
and Aaron Kelly met them at the same time and said, man, Coach Stanford's going to call a timeout right here.
Yep.
We're going to stay here again.
We ain't going nowhere.
Hey, a little duo right there. I mean, that was –
we need to bring out some Casey and JoJo.
Holy cow, look at all the props they got out there. Both sides. It's going to be a big halftime, folks. It's halftime.
Always entertaining watching our band.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they are fantastic. Each week we say, I try to say different things, but it always comes back to the same thing. They have so much energy and play so loud.
Yeah.
It's really exhausting for me. They do such a great job.
Yeah, that whole department. They've done really well. I just won something where they're going on the area, or I don't know, Jeremy. I need to get with.
Telling you, they're always traveling. They'll be here Friday night, and they'll be here until 10, 11 o'clock at night, and the next thing you know, they're waking up at 6 in the morning going to play.
I mean, you look at last week, we were in
Roy City.
Yeah, we were in Marshall. They bus them all the way back to town, get a little sleep, and they're headed out break of dawn to Rockwall. Is it Roy City? I'm sorry, Roy City. Bucky's.
Going to get me some cherry sours.
That's right. And off up the middle again. Shaylin Cooper's got and then Peyton Walker, I think, cleaned it up.
That had a chance now.
Man.
If he fell off that tackle, there was open space. Quick shout out to Miss Mindy Tollison. She's always watching, supporting her Tigers.
Yeah.
One of the do-all ladies behind the scenes in our admin building. It's going to be third down, going to be under a minute when the ball snapped.
3rd and about 6. We got a timeout. Timeout Mount Pleasant. We will take it with them, folks. You're not going to want to miss this last minute here, so come join us when we get back. Back here live, Texarkana Gameday and TigerVision teaming up to bring you more Texas High football just like we do every week, folks. We will, a little bit later in the game, we'll tell you everybody that's involved, because all you get to hear or have to hear is the coach, Jeremy Harrell, and myself. But there's a big crew that brings you this each and every week. 3rd and 6, quarterback keeper up the middle. He's going to get about 7 yards, get a first down.
Clock will
They'll
stop.
Spot the ball, and then the clock will start rolling once they get the chain set. There it goes. Under 45 seconds. Get a big turnover, T-High. Going to throw it right down the middle.
Almost.
Oh, Marcus Hall dove and almost caught that one. He was sitting back there, read that one really, really well.
$35 seconds to go, be a 2nd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see them just run it out. I think
the thing about them is you have you've got a chance to throw a couple deep balls and try to get a tip ball or a penalty to get some. Their kicker, they have a pretty good kicker. I'm gonna burn a timeout here, and we're staying.
We're staying?
We're staying.
Okay. Man, it seems like there's been 19 timeouts called. It's going to be 9 o'clock. Good hour and a half, first half.
Right there, I know in the huddle right now, all the defenses coach telling the defensive backs, you don't want to just give them so much cushion, but you definitely don't want to give up anything behind you. So keep everything in front of you, make them dump it shallow, try to rally up, make a tackle, keep them in bounds, keep the clock running.
Their kicker does have a big leg. I was watching him before the game, and he's got a 45 to 50-yard leg. So if they get down there, watch that. But the thing is we've blocked an extra point tonight, and he kicks it a little bit low, and you risk that on a long field goal attempt. I see my man Isaiah Dowden down there.
My man Isaiah Dowden,
whose sister won Homecoming Queen tonight.
Sure did.
Isaiah was a really good linebacker for Texas High.
It's going to run a jailbreak screen right there. Let's wrap him up.
There you go. Good tackle downfield by Akins. CJ.
Thompson brings up 1st and 10 for Mount Pleasant.
1st and 10. Clock's going to stop at 27 seconds. They're spike it right
Nobody's set.
Yeah.
Half the offense is still moving.
And the chain. LD Richardson's going to limp off right there. No flag. .24 seconds.
Three receivers to the boundary up top. Looks like some sort of sprint out. Going to throw a 7 route.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
And the penalty.
God.
Which should have been, Doty's saying it should have been
uncatchable.
Uncatchable.
Yeah.
It did bounce off the wall over there on the sideline, so Doty hadn't been wrong much this year.
No, I'm not saying he's wrong. We weren't looking at the ball right there. We just took a shot at the receiver to not let him catch it. Defenseless receiver. Just pass interference. We will take that because they lost about 7 seconds, 5 to 7 seconds on the play and didn't get any yards. So we will take that one right there.
It's a redo.
Do-over.
Do-over.
Mr. Do-over.
18 seconds on the clock. Mount Pleasant driving.
Put 3 receivers to this side. One up top. Quarterback drops. Oh, Duncan McGee is getting held. Good thing they did call it. This is going to go for naught. They're going to be upset, but there was a definite hold out there. I mean, guy had Duncan McGee all wrapped up. The only way you're going to stop him, folks, is to hold him. And that's going to put them back. That's going to lose them about 10 yards and going to take them for sure out of just maybe one heave right here. Duncan says they've been doing it all night.
Yep, when you have a player the caliber of Duncan McGee, you really haven't. Sometimes you're so outmanned up front, you don't have a. It's either hold him or he really hurts your quarterback.
So they say there's no 10-second runoff. I wonder why there's no 10-second runoff.
If the previous play was an incomplete pass.
But it wasn't.
Well, that's
because
it was a PI over there.
Yeah, but I would.
because that plays a non-play.
Okay.
Same deal on the jailbreak.
Jailbreak. Boom. Is that Duncan McGee who got in late? And that's the end of the first half, folks. A good game right here. You're not going to want to miss the second half. You're not going to even want to miss this halftime because it's 14-9. Texas High will be receiving the ball when we get back.
Texarkana, it's game day and Lost Pizza is ready to feed the fans. From thick crust to thin, we make our dough fresh every single day and top it with all the flavors your crew loves. We are locally owned, locally operated, and proud to support our community in everything we do, from school spirit nights to hometown fundraisers. Dine in, take out, or order online. We're always ready for kickoff. Lost Pizza Company, Texarkana. Fueling game day the local way.
Diamond Bank walks with its customers through every step of life, side by side. From the first checking account in high school to the first home or business loan, Diamond Bank is committed to helping you with all of your financial needs. Diamond Bank's growth is the result of the growth of our customers, and we want to help you feel that same growth. We are proud to have the ability to give back to our local school districts, community organizations, veterans, customers, and more in a multitude of ways. Come discover the Diamond Bank difference with local people making local decisions for our local community. Stop by our current location in Texarkana at 5714 Richmond Road or visit us online at www.diamond.bank to see our products and services. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Hello everyone, I'm Jason with Golden Corral in Texarkana. I've got big cheers going out to Lone Star Heating and Air. I talked with Matt Shirley over at Lone Star Heating and Air. They actually came out, looked to see what we needed. They ordered the supplies or the equipment and everything. They came in and they did the install. They did 2 units in one day with no business disruptions whatsoever. Thanks to Lone Star Heating and Air, we got our air up and going and everything's running good.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, we proudly present Dolls of Northeast Texas, the Mount Pleasant Tiger Dolls. The concert is the direction of Mrs. Tatar Broach. Our 2025-2026 Tiger Doll escorts are Gabriel Castaneda, George Fife, Jacob Holstein, Landry McKeeters, and Aiden Torres. Tiger Doll managers for the year are Stella Arzate, Stephanie Barrientos, Diana Mendez, Kimberly Rocha, and Alonzo Ruiz. And leading the Tiger Dolls out front are the officers. The officer line for the 2025-2026 school year include Junior Lieutenant Pilar Gonzalez, Junior Lieutenant Kinley Jaggers, Senior Lieutenant Violet Castaneda, First Lieutenant Morgan Cepeda, and in the center, Captain Audrey Fisher. Our Tiger Doll sergeants are Leslie Benavides, Presley Craig, Alexis Mata, Madison McKelvey, Alba Sanchai, and Head Sergeant Marley Broach. Our Tiger Doll of the Week is Emma Berry. Our Spirit Girl of the Week is Valerie Hippolito. Congratulations to our Tiger Doll Staff Member of the Week, Hugo Iribe. Watch now as the Tiger Dolls perform a paw routine to Wake Me Up. Color Guard Captain is Esmeralda Perez. The marching band and color guard techs are Shpaja Chai, Sebastian Campos, Grayson McClendon, and Abby Phelan. And now, your 2024 UIL State Qualified Marching Band, the Mount Pleasant Going Gold Band. Students of the week are Daniel Castillo and Crystal Leyva. Section of the week is the tubas. Color guard members of the week are Karen Mata and Anna Lucio. New member of the week is Abby Tolentino. The directors would like to thank the school board, administrators, taxpayers, band managers, and faculty for their support. The MPHS band would like to give special recognition to Blake Denson, Rance White, Jack Jones, and the Cape students for the support of the band program. The band would also like to thank Mount Pleasant band boosters and parents, Pilgrims, Diamond C, Big Tex Trailers, Maiden Realty, Thermos Pro Med Pharmacy, Ochoa Orthodontics, Wings Over Mount Pleasant, and Dairy Queen for their generous donation to the Mount Pleasant band program.
Ladies and gentlemen, Texarkana Independent School District is proud to present to the field the 2025-2026 Texas High Steppers. Under the direction of Amber Reynolds, the High Steppers have graced the field for over 45 years. Over the past 4 decades, your Texas High Steppers have traveled as far as New York City and received numerous awards and recognitions in both state and national competitions. Be sure to participate in the Tactical fundraiser each home game this season. Have your ticket ready after tonight's halftime performances to see if you are tonight's winner. The High Stepper social officers are Junior Jill Turner, Senior Kinsey Hale, and Senior President Catherine Snow. The High Stepper line officers are Junior Lieutenant Francie Hayes, Junior Lieutenant Laney Russ, Senior Lieutenant Naria Chapman, Senior Lieutenant Emma Gravier, and Senior Captain Meredith McFall. Go for Gold High Stepper is Kinsey Hale. High Stepper of the Week, Catherine Snow. Our Teacher of the Week is Fernando Fume. Thank you, Mr. Fume, for all you do at THS. Our performance tonight is dedicated to you. Tonight, the High Steppers will entertain you with their homecoming tradition streamer routine to 7 Nation Army. Ladies and gentlemen, your Texas High Steppers. Thank you to everyone who participated in the Texas High Steppers Tactical fundraiser tonight. Your participation is helping the Texas High Steppers all year long. In order to claim your prize, you must meet us by the northwest entrance gate with your ticket before the end of the third quarter. Get your tickets ready. Our winner tonight is 071744. 071744. Congratulations. Bring your ticket to claim your prize down to the northwest entrance before the end of the third quarter. If your prize is not claimed, it'll be forfeited and considered a contribution to the Texas High Steppers. We appreciate everyone's support this football season. Thank you again from your Texas High Steppers. It's homecoming night at Tiger Stadium, and it's a great day to be a Texas high school Tiger. For your continuing halftime entertainment, please help us welcome to the field your UIL Sweepstakes award-winning Texas High School Tiger Marching Band and Color Guard. The Tiger Marching Band recently received unanimous first place division ratings at the UIL Regional Marching Contest and will advance to the UIL Area Marching Contest in Mesquite, Texas, Saturday, November the 1st. Congratulations to the Tiger Marching Band on a superior performance, and we wish you all the best of luck at Area. Directors for the Tiger Marching Band are Bass Geese, Steve Bennett, Herman Montoya, Crystal Davis, Ryan Hathaway, Hillary Engelhardt, Caleb Castle, and Tyler Cook. Assistant Director of the Color Guard is Maddie Beard. The Tiger Marching Band drum majors are Jacob Locke and Clutter Hardman. Tonight, the Tiger Marching Band will perform their 2025 UIL Marching Production Knockout. Color Guard Member of the Week is Jalen Dowden. Woodwind Member of the Week is Shiley Parker. The Brass Member of the Week is Cadence Lyda. Percussion Member of the Week is Raiden Burden. In the spirit of homecoming, and before we begin our performance, if you're sitting in the audience tonight and are a Texas high school graduate and a former member of the Texas High School Tiger Marching Band, would you please stand and be recognized at this time? Welcome back home, Tigers, and thank you for being part of the historic legacy of success of the Tiger Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Tiger Marching Band. the award-winning Texas High Marching Band. Let's hear it.
Meet Tony Langford Roofing, your trusted name in roofing solutions. Decades of experience and top-notch service. Passionate about your home safety, we treat every roof like our own. From repairs to full installations, we've got your home covered. Upgrade your roof with our variety of styles and materials. For roofs that last long, choose Tony Langford Roofing. We've got you covered.
Hi, I'm Jay Strickland, second generation master electrician. This is our team here at Livewire Electrical Services. Your safety is our top priority. That's why with every service call, we do a visual safety inspection for our customers, because small things can turn into big problems if left unchecked. We also offer a safety and savings membership plan, which gives you priority booking service, discounts, and an annual safety inspection of your home to make sure your home is protected year-round. We're proud to have been voted Best Electrician in Texarkana for the last 3 years by the Reader's Vault magazine. We have a 4.9 Google rating with over 270 5-star reviews because Texarkana trusts us to get the job done right. So give us a call today and experience the difference, because your home safety starts with us.
Texarkana College is a great place to start your future. Be workforce ready in 2 years or less, or start college and high school with dual credit. Texarkana College, a great place to start or start over.
Texas knows tough. Every Liberty trailer is American-made, commercial grade, built to be durable, tough, and work as hard as you do, so that you can depend on it day after day. From utility trailers and car haulers to equipment haulers, tilts, dump trailers, and flatbed goosenecks, every Liberty trailer is built with uncompromising quality. We're Liberty Trailers, helping you pursue your own happiness. Visit libertytrailers.com today to find the dealer nearest you.
Texas High will receive the kick on the kickoff.
All right, folks, we're back here live for the second half, and as you can see on your screen, Liberty Trailers, please we're going to give them a shout out because they are sponsoring this game tonight. And if you need any kind of trailers, my man Randall McMinn will hook you up for Liberty Trailers.
He might even hook your trailer on to
He
your
might.
truck.
As you wouldn't want to leave it there, would you?
If you got a bad one.
You don't get a bad one at Liberty
You
Trailers.
just drop a bad one off, pick a new one up.
That's a way to do it. They may even give you a little trade-in.
Tell them they know Billy Lavender, and they
right.
might tack 10%
That's
extra
right.
on it.
That's right. The wrong Tigers. 14-9 at the end of the first half, and Texas High will be receiving the kick. But as we've seen several times tonight, you don't know how that kick will be. It's probably not going to go further than 20 yards, but how they do it is a guess to me. Lots of personal fouls in the first half, real chippy after plays are over, and we won't harp on that too much, but I know in one of the locker rooms they were sure talking about it, and here we go. We'll put it's like our man number 3 is going to be back and deep.
We'll get a quick second half shout out to my man BJ Dinsmore. He's works for TISD. He's been with us from the start.
Nice.
Shout out to Mr. Bruce Dinsmore watching. His brother Brad. All of them always supporting the Tigers.
We appreciate it. Here we go. Second half is underway. He's going to kick it over to the left side, and the ball's going to go out of bounds. Got to come up and get that one. I'm telling you, they're going to keep doing it. If we're not playing it right, they're going to keep trying that. But, boy, it sure does give us some good field position.
As long as they don't recover it, it's a great play for the Texas High Tigers.
And I think we'll tack on 5 yards right there for a kickoff out of bounds. We'll take over on their side of the field again at the 46-yard line. Offensive line hustles out there and gets set.
Kind of an up and down for the offense today. We've had a lot of big plays. We've had some mishaps, a lot of self-inflicted wounds.
Good cut by Mod. Good tackle up the middle.
Not much on the carry right there. Running it right into the strength of the Mount Pleasant defense is their interior two defensive linemen. So it's going to be, like I said, it's been a hard fought inside the tackle run game, a lot of success outside the tackles, but you definitely want to keep pounding the rock at them and then mix in your passes when you can.
Oh, Cam gets away from the blitz.
That's
a penalty. We'll take it right there. Good job by Xavier Powell down there in double coverage. But Cam, man, I'm telling you, if we can get a replay right there, maybe not, but Cam dodged a bullet right there because they sent a guy on a blitz right up the middle. It's going to be a 1st down and 10 for the Tigers. Good play right there.
Shout out Miss Kelly Owens, always watching. She loves her some Billy Lavender.
Well, that's not many people do, but I appreciate it from Kelly. She's a big Tiger supporter, and several kids that have gone here and produced on this field for sure, and still producing.
Pup, we may have to bring out the Bone Thugs in the third half.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. There's Cam. Good throw out there to Xavier Powell. Turns and gets upfield. It's going to take 3 guys. Not going to get him down, but he's going to be out of bounds at about the 11. Tigers are in the orange zone already, and just what they wanted to do coming out of halftime, Jeremy.
You know, we said it from the start of the game. Xavier, from the first game of the season till now, he's made such big strides. He's been that dependable receiver that makes plays. Even tonight, he may not have a whole bunch of receptions, but he's been in position to really make plays because he's been 2 or 3 steps behind the receiver. So he's done a really good job so far.
Hand off right up the middle to Ahmad. He's going to be stopped. Want to give a shout out to some of the Killians, Jeremy and Jake and Melissa and Annabeth, and they're watching with former tight end Knox Pilgreen. But also I want to give a shout out to Jake. Jake is an 8th grade quarterback, and he's lefty just like our Swiss Army knife, and he can sling the rock because I was here last night watching it, threw a couple of TDs, dropping it in the bucket. Jacob, my man. Oh, good job right there by Mod to get outside. Touchdown, Tigers. Number 4, first 6. Just what we wanted to do, Jeremy, coming out of halftime. Stick it in the end zone.
Really great call offensively. You know, you've had a lot of chances inside. Now you got most of your success outside of the tackles, and right there we were able to convert it and get a touchdown. So really good job by Damian Chisholm leading the way right there.
All right. You saw it on the replay right there. We will take that every time. 20-9 pending the extra point. Good snap. Good hold. Kick. TRUE. True, Jeremy. Tigers go up 21-9. We'll take a break, folks, and be right back with some more Texas High football.
At Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital, we provide fast and compassionate emergency care for all ages. From cardiology to pediatric to outpatient imaging, our board-certified physicians are dedicated to exceptional care when you need it most. Our on-site laboratory offers full diagnostic testing, including MRIs, X-rays, CT scans, and ultrasounds, allowing for comprehensive care in one location. Conveniently located off Calhoun Creek Road, open 24/7, we're ready to help you feel better faster. Visit TexarkanaEmergencyCenter.com today.
All right, we're back here live. It's more Texas High football. Tigers up 21-9. Special shout out, Diane Moore, always watching and screaming from Atlanta, Georgia. She says, "Let's go Tigers." Also, shout out to her brother, Billy James. He's in the stands. He's from Atlanta, Georgia. He's the class of 1975. It was a good year, Jeremy.
75.
He graduated and I was born.
Great quick strike offense right there by Texas High coming out of the half, brings it 21-9.
Rylan McCarley to kick. Good little pooch kick to about the 23 where they will try to return it. Got a little hole. Oh, nice job by Sam Cross. I mean, went over and put a lick on him right there. Watch this right here. You can see a hole, but Sam seals it up right here from the right side of your screen, folks. Boom, takes on a block and then just Kamalas that guy. Sam that had a couple of touchdowns a couple of weeks ago right here on this field. Mount Pleasant will have it 1st and 10 from the 42. So glad to have that long halftime. I went down and got my glasses, Jeremy. Doty wouldn't let me borrow his.
We had a heavyweight fight right there in the middle of the field during halftime. Our band did a great job.
Yep.
And like
got
I said,
a knockout, I think.
Got a
I think
knockout.
it was another knockout.
Always entertaining. Definitely won the halftime show.
Yep. Two good bands, Mount Pleasant and Texas High.
Gonna run a jet
sweep.
Shaylin Cooper.
Nice job by Coop. Coop was limping at half, and I thought he wasn't going back out there. Uh-oh, got a late flag. Man.
Wonder what the flag count is tonight.
I don't know, but every time I look up at this screen, it's got it on it.
I know Coach Stanford gets frustrated with penalties.
He's going to get – who was it on? Coop? Coop didn't have that guy by the face mask, did he? I don't know.
A little too far away for me to see.
Yeah. These glasses are only for short range, folks. Man, what a crowd was here tonight. 1st and 10 from our side of the field on the 41 for Mount Pleasant. Blake Banks is getting held. He's still going to, then he gets a face mask on him. That's what Stanford's wanting.
I've never understood that. I know they're saying your hands, as long as your hands aren't, your fingers aren't curled and you're gripping anything. However, if you're a D lineman and you palm the offensive lineman's face mask, you're getting illegal hands to the face.
That's what it seems like. Oh, I thought there was another flag. They're throwing some footballs up in the stands, the cheerleaders are.
We should call that formation right there 21 fast. You got 21 personnel. You put them fast, split backs like that so you can run stretch either way, run some quarterback stuff.
There's the quarterback. Yep. Oh, he's going to get outside.
Really good job by Marcus Hall.
Marcus Hall, boy, he came down fast, didn't he? He was way back there, and he read it early. What you can't do is you can't get sucked up in there too early because it got to do a little pop pass right over
when you take one of them lead backs that turn into a block, the lead blockers, they just run right up that seam, and usually they're running uncontested.
It's been a good drive so far for Mount Pleasant right out of halftime.
We did that probably in 2015 here against John.
here
at Texas High against John Tyler. Tyler Lee now, or John Tyler. Anyway.
It's one of them.
Yeah, it's one of them. I get confused.
There he is. Blake Banks has made him go inside, and he had a hole in there. C.J. Aiken's going to get to him first, and about 15 other Tigers. I know we don't have 15 out there, but there's some of theirs were in it as well. Ball's going to be down. Looks like at 10-yard line, first and goal for Mount Pleasant. 21-9. You kind of think if they score, they'll probably go for 2, start chasing some points early.
Yeah.
Handoff right up the middle to 0, and he's going to be stopped by Javon Moore right up there. That's our fabulous freshman, folks. Physical.
Javon Moore on the tackle, no gain, second down.
He's got a motor.
Second and goal from the 10.
Tony Grant for Mount Pleasant on that carry.
They got a legal formation. There
it
he
is.
is.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
that
flag.
should be a flag.
There
He
it
moved.
is.
Yeah, that guy's got to be off the line.
Yeah, good job by C.J. Aikens on the coverage as well.
Depending on the play, C.J. Atkins.
Yep, that's something I watched a few.
That was one of my favorite 12 personnel. You got 2 tight ends on the line, 2 receivers got to be off.
And that's one of the things that we've been watching out there that they do a lot. We've seen it on film, Gregory.
Under 8 minutes here in the third quarter, Texas High winning 21-9. Mount Pleasant has a drive, second and about 12-ish. Or no, excuse me, second and goal from the 15. False start.
False start.
Slot receiver number 8.
Oh, they're going to call a timeout before it. We're going to take a break with them, folks, this timeout. Please come back because you're not going to want to miss these last couple of quarters.
Start your day with seamless transactions. Add your State Bank card to your device's digital wallet and enjoy the convenience of tap-and-go payments. Easy, secure, and thankfully at your fingertips. Simplify your day with State Bank's digital wallet. Your family, your bank, State Bank.
Back here at Tiger Stadium at Grimm Park, want to give a special shout out to Shelby Stanley Williams. She says, my granddaughter, Emma Gravier, is a Texas High Stepper, and her grandparents live in Henderson, Kentucky. We watch every Friday night. Enjoy the game and High Steppers. Go Tigers. And I know Emma's mom and dad, and they're great people. She comes from great stock. So we appreciate you, Miss Williams, watching from Henderson, Kentucky. Bluegrass State, isn't it, Jeremy?
Yep. Home of my probably second favorite place, Churchill Downs.
Because I know one of her parents has a Kentucky license plate, so I knew about that. And the other one's a Razorback fan. He gets all the way down to looks like the 5-yard line. It's going to bring up third and goal from the 5, Jeremy. Big play right here.
Third and goal at the 5.
I almost think it's 4-down territory for them, although it's early in the third.
Yeah, 3 doesn't do much for you right now.
It's Joni Kirby watching.
One of my favorite people.
I know.
Quarterback sprint out. There he is in the flat.
Oh, he's got a guy out there. He hits him. He catches it. That's a touchdown.
That's one of your standard sprint out plays in the short yardage areas.
Mm-hmm.
Get a 3-level defender.
See that a lot on 2-point conversions.
Right. Usually take the 2 outside guys, bring them in, and take that number 3 guy and put him in the flats, and usually try to create natural picks with the outside receivers working towards the middle of the field.
Looks like extra point. Setting up for the extra point. They've cut it to 6. This gives them a chance to get it 21-16. Good snap, good hold. Oh,
Blocked
blocked again. I'm telling you, great job up the middle. Great job by the Tigers. We're going to take a break, folks, and be right back where Texas High's up 21-15.
My name is Cedric Harris. I'm here with Swing Lab Baseball Academy on behalf of Randall Glass. We're excited to add to the fabric of this strong baseball community. We're proud to have used Lone Star Heating and Air as our HVAC provider. Lone Star aligns well with our core values of it being a locally owned family business. We know that we're in good hands with Lone Star due to their reliability and expertise, the quality equipment, and the ease of communication in case any breakdowns happen. We know that we'll be able to get things taken care of.
So today we're here at Swing Lab. We just want to let everyone know that we do commercial projects and we'd be glad to help you out. We do offer preventative maintenance programs as well. We've invested in a nice mobile trailer. We can do your rooftop units, your ground units, whatever you may need. So in the future, if you need anything, please give us a call at Lone Star Heating and Air. We would be glad to take care of all your heating and cooling needs.
All right, we're back here. Folks, you see it, this replay right here. Javon Moore gets the block right there.
LD's going to say it was him.
Yeah, LD was, I think he got his hand on it too. Great job by our fabulous freshman right there up the middle. And you got to get that ball up if you're watching. Let's watch this kick, folks. Here they go again. Now we go up and field it right there. Great job. That's exactly how you want to do it right there. Don't give them a chance. Who is that? Number 85 for the Tigers. 89, Jaquavian Ray. He's a senior tight end, 6'1", 190. Great job by him. Did it exactly how you teach it. Don't give the other team a chance to get it.
Little score update. Atlanta's up 26-19 with 2 minutes left. 2:01. They're not quite to the people's
Who are they
timeout.
playing?
Liberty Ilo Leopards.
It's a good one.
Down there in Cass County.
Cass County. All right, here we go. T-ball is going to try to get around the right side. Going to stiff arm. Good tackle by number 28. I think he had jersey, Jeremy. I think he had 2 hands full of jersey right there. And I don't see him on there, 14 or 24. It's Gavin Brooks Thompson, the junior DB. Good tackle right there on the edge. Going to be no gain. Is it the T-ball again? Nothing doing. Runs backwards out of bounds, so they're going to wind the clock. It's going to be 3rd and 12 for the Tigers. 5:50 left in the
Good job
third
by
quarter.
the Tiger Mount Pleasant defense trying to string that thing sideline to sideline. Only takes one, though.
Yep. Got Chase Dixon at the bottom of the screen. Looks like in for Booney.
It's going to be a 3rd and 12.
Big play.
That man coverage.
Everybody knows. Cam's going to try to get to the corner. Doesn't have enough to get it 12 yards. It's going to force a punt.
It'll bring up 4th down and 6 for Texas High.
Good back and forth ball game,
Yeah.
folks. It's it's usually always a pretty physical game when
Yeah.
you play Mount Pleasant.
It's exactly what we expected this year. 2 really good defenses.
Need one more. This right here, if we have to burn one on this, we got enough time, 14 seconds. That right there will get Coach Stanford's blood pressure really high if you got to burn a special teams on timeout. Burn a timeout on special teams.
Job by Cam to get that one down and get it off.
Great punt. Check up. Check up.
Oh, good job by the kick coverage team. Who is that down there? Number 28. Darian again. Mr. Martin. Good try.
Really good job by Cam fielding. It was a low snap, and he almost got caught where your knees on the ground when you catch it.
Yeah.
So.
Saw that in the pros the other day. Here it is, folks, right here.
That thing wanted to turn.
Oh, just got the nose of the ball. Man, great shot down there. I'm guessing David Mayo, probably.
So David will be playing guitar on his back porch after this game. Dave Matthews by request.
Good job up the middle by the Tiger D. Oh, 53 just threw just absolutely grabbed our face mask and pushed it back as hard as he could and took our helmet off. And we're not going to get a call. Good job. Who is that? Aaron Kelly. Great job by Aaron Kelly because you want to fight back right there. And goodness gracious. Great job by the camera. Pick that up.
Second down 8.
Second and 8 for Mount Pleasant. Quarterback draw.
Kind of a broken play. You kind of wanted to run a little shuffle pass underneath where you power block it and that backside wing fits underneath. Going to have a little extracurricular. Hopefully it ain't on somebody that's already got one.
That's what I was going to say. So Javon Moore. Gives them 15 yards and a first down, and we would have had them backed up third and about 6. First and 10 on the 39-yard line.
You got a 6-point lead getting late into the third quarter. You definitely don't want to give up anything cheap right here. Find yourself in a bind.
Oh, good job. Good tackle right there. Good job. C.J. Akins.
It's one of them clinic tape tackles.
Yes, sir. Head up.
Tell them look up, eyes up, wrap up, grab cloth, and drive your feet, Doty. They don't do that in baseball.
Chris Looney's watching. There it is right there.
Probably even more impressive, I'm watching our cheerleaders do just standing still backflips.
God. Yeah, we're not doing those up here. Oh, good tackle up the middle right there by Peyton Walker.
Knifed him down.
Yeah. I see Coach Minnie's mom, June Minnie's watching. She keeps up with those Tigers. Her grandson, Nate Minnie, used to be a tight end here. He's a tight end for SAU now.
I love my man Nate Minnie. I saved him a royal butt chewing one year against Marshall on the extra point team. He stepped the wrong way, and Coach Stanford was running out there, and I just said, Nate, don't look at him. Just don't look at him.
Danny Mentors watching. A good cut back by number 2.
Our defense has done a really good job containing it. Here's the problem. The way that play's designed, we're stopping the way it's supposed to go, and they're just making something out of nothing. They're cutting plays that are supposed to be designed outside, inside, and then inside, outside.
Say that again.
I know it. I always make defensive coaches mad. I just said there's only one ball. Just tackle the guy with the ball. First down from the 50. Run my favorite play in football. That's a face mask.
Golly, that's a face mask. Unbelievable.
Coach Stanford is
I
hot.
mean, he grabbed it and completely almost. This guy says he. Let's watch it right here. This guy says he just pushes it and he absolutely grabs it. So, so you're wrong, El. But we got it on video. And that was as blatant as it gets. Here we go, 2nd and 12. Good defensive pressure right there.
So those broken plays. Really good coverage on the back end right there.
Peyton Walker on the field, and number 55 and 53 for Mount Pleasant help him up. Give them some love. Garrett Brown and Corbin Craig. Good sportsmanship. Peyton Walker will trot off.
Third down and short. You got to think some hard counts.
Yeah, hard counts. A quarterback draw. Here they go, up to the line. They're going to try to draw it. Nope. Good run right there. Tackle by Coop.
Just some power football, folks.
Yep.
Overload one side, you gap everybody towards the ball, you pull the backside guard around, and it gets you some bubble gum.
Yep. Senior running back Tony Grant for them's had a really good game. Clock is winding down, folks. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. We're going to go to the fourth. Tigers from Texas High lead 21-15 over Mount Pleasant. You're not going to want to miss the rest of this one.
Texas knows tough. Every Liberty trailer is American-made, commercial-grade, built to be durable, tough, and work as hard as you do, so that you can depend on it day after day. From utility trailers and car haulers to equipment haulers, tilts, dump trailers, and flatbed goosenecks, every Liberty trailer is built with uncompromising quality. We're Liberty Trailers, helping you pursue your own happiness. Visit libertytrailers.com today to find the dealer nearest you.
And we appreciate Liberty Trailers. Go see my friend, as I've said, Randall McMahon. Son played quarterback at Mount Pleasant. Got two sons going through that program, and we appreciate Liberty Trailer for sponsoring this show tonight. Texas High with a 21-15 lead. They'll take that into the fourth quarter. Well, they'll put 12 minutes on the clock. Mount Pleasant driving Texas High's side of the field on the 39-yard line.
Following businesses for providing food for the press box tonight, the coach's box, the Dixie Diner, Flying Burger, Red Bone, the Catfish King, and the Blue Ember.
Here we go. This is the money quarter. Texas High band playing loud. Everybody over there's up. Look for Mount Pleasant to keep running the ball. It's where they've been effective. Quarterback's under center. Get to zero. Gets taken down outside by Javon Moore, and I think that was Darian Martin as well. Bring up 2nd and 4 after a good run by Mount Pleasant. Big Aiden Jones comes back in. He's a sophomore. 5'10", 315, defensive lineman for the Tigers.
Only thing it'd take for him to dress up for Coach Hawk is Halloween, just put a headset on.
Mm-hmm. Good tackle by Arian Kelly. After about a 3-yard gain, bring up 3rd and 1. Shaylin Cooper helping one of their guys up. I think these two teams have kind of made up their mind, hey, we're fixing to get after it during the whistles. I like to see that. 3rd and 1 for Mount Pleasant on Texas High's 30-yard line. Oh, they run into each other in the backfield. Busted play is going to end up getting about 2 yards. Going to pick up a first down right there. I mean, they hit each other head up. It kind of stunned us. We didn't expect it. We didn't know who had the ball.
Well, the thing right here.
See it right here.
Say the power right there, you gets better every time you run it.
Yep. Pulling guard, didn't get around there. 1st and 10. The 28.
Say right now there's really no trickery going on. It's just smash mouth football right now. A little play action.
There's that same play they ran for the touchdown. Good job by
Kreiner.
Oh, it's Caden Kreiner. Let's see, he had his number kind of crunched up. You'll see on this replay right here, he's coming from the other side. Good job. Really good tackle right there. No gain. 2nd and 10.
The thing is, you got to defend all 4 downs from this spot.
Bobby Young says, let's go, 2010.
And we are streaming live from Facebook and YouTube.
Wow. Right up the middle to number 5. He's going to be met by a host of Tigers. Oh, the whistle. They did. Javon Moore.
Some big AK in the middle of it right there.
Yeah, they're trying to provoke Javon. He just held his hands up. He's like, I'm not doing anything. It's not me.
Mount Pleasant will have 2 downs to pick this up.
Third
have some trickery right here.
Yeah.
Usually do some shifting.
Yeah, and that tries to draw you off as well.
For quarterback run. Little hook route.
Yep. Got number 7 across the middle for a first down.
Mount Pleasant moves the sticks again.
Yeah, they do.
Tiger D got to bow up a little bit. Zach Doty.
Got a Mount Pleasant guy down.
Looks like a offensive lineman. We're going to stay.
Stay. We'll take a timeout, folks. We'll be right back with some more Texas High football after these messages.
At Raffaele Property Management, keeping our tenants comfortable is a top priority. That's why we trust Lone Star Heat and Air. They've always been dependable, quick to respond, and their work is top-notch. Whether it's routine service or an urgent call, they take care of it with professionalism and care. We couldn't recommend Lone Star Heat and Air more for anyone looking for a reliable HVAC service.
Sports injuries can happen anytime, on the field, on the court, and even in your backyard. At Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital, we treat sprains, fractures, concussions, and more with fast, compassionate care close to home. We're open 24/7 with on-site imaging like x-rays, ultrasounds, CT scans, and MRI for quick, accurate diagnosis and treatment all in one place. Let us help you get back to the game faster. Visit TexarkanaEmergencyCenter.com for more information.
All right, Mount Pleasant offense trots back out. Ball is spotted at looks like the 10-yard line where it's, 15-yard line, 1st and 10 for Mount Pleasant. This will be a big stop for Texas High if we could get it. Quarterback draw. Boom. Man, Marcus Hall came in and just hit him square in the number. Right between the 9 and the 9. See it right here. 5 didn't know whether he had the ball or boom. Great job by Marcus Hall. But if Marcus gets him, he's usually downfield a little bit. You got to think they're just going to ground and pound. Jeremy?
Yep, same play.
Same play. Jumps over. Got a little cramp. Jumped right over, but got the tackle. Peyton Walker.
It's going to be 3rd and 1.
Big down. This is where some of those 3rd and 1s early in the game, we pushed them back. Loss of 3 or 4 yards. They've got a guy down.
It'll be the officials' timeout. Reset the shot clock to 25.
We're going to take an injury timeout, folks, and we'll be back after these messages.
Tired of banking fees and complicated accounts? With State Bank's My Free Checking Account, enjoy no minimum balance and 0 monthly fees. Get a free gift just for opening your checking account, because we believe banking should be rewarding. Great for personal accounts and businesses too.
All right, we're back here live. Frank Pearson says every day when he rolls into work, the cross-country team, the soccer team, and the band are all on the fields working. That's usually at about 6:30 a.m. They work hard every day and weekends. I'm sure every sport at THS is putting in the time to be all they can be. Go Tigers. Appreciate you, Frank. Mr. Pearson. Here we go. 3rd and 1.
Power.
Ah, dang.
It's going to be.
Yeah, 0 made. Whatever he made on his own. It's going to be 2nd down. Doesn't look like he got any yards, but, man, we hit him several times in the backfield.
That clock is steadily ticking, folks. 6:40 to go. 2nd down.
Texas High's defense been out there a lot. 2nd and goal.
It's coming down to the end. Kind of how we anticipated.
Got a big back in the. Look at here. Look at this formation, Jeremy. Number 1.
Running some
leading the way, and he didn't go behind him.
AK.
False start. False start. Good call, Zach Doty. Get us a flag up there, please, sir.
Doty.
Tiger replay right here. I'm following number 1, but he cuts it up, sees a hole, but that hole closes up, and Aaron Kelly. That's going to move Mount Pleasant back to the 10-yard line.
You can kind of see their little game plan. They're going inside run, inside zone. Then right then they run, or excuse me, inside running game with gap schemes, and then they're running outside zone to kind of help combat that inside pressure.
They have thrown the kitchen sink at us tonight. Kicking game, offense. It's going to be a quarterback run. He gets outside, but, man, what a tackle out there by freshman Javon Moore. Kid just keeps stepping up, and they may lose a yard right there. Watch this replay, folks. It's got 2 leading blockers out there, but Javon Moore sheds both of them.
Did we say he was a freshman?
Yeah.
I bet he doesn't even shave yet.
I don't know. I think he rode a Harley to the game
baby
tonight.
Face. Really good play by the Tiger defense, stringing that run game outside. That quarterback follows, trying to add a hat to the boundary.
K-Dub, Catherine Wormington watching. Engaged, newly engaged.
I know it.
Coach
Welcome
Minnie.
to the Tiger family.
That's right. She'll be watching her son run on the hill tomorrow in Fayetteville. I think it's a chili pepper or one of those things.
Told Coach Minnie he need to play the lottery if he's lucky enough to
have Catherine.
Have her say yes.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, 3rd and goal from about the 12. Looks like maybe 11 is where it's spotted. Timeout. Timeout, Mount Pleasant. We're going to take a timeout with them, folks. Big, big play, under 6 minutes left, right when we get back.
For over 20 years, Hoover Stone and Stucco has been building and restoring exteriors that last. And now that same expert knowledge powers Hoover Soft Wash. We understand how stone, stucco, brick, and siding are built, so we know exactly how to clean them the right way. No high-pressure damage, just safe, professional soft washing that protects your home or business. Trust the team that knows exteriors inside and out. Hoover Stone and Stucco, Hoover Soft Wash. Experience built in.
All right, we're back here live for biggest play of the game. Folks, probably in 4-down territory. Mount Pleasant down 6 points with 5:09 on the clock. Third and goal.
Got a new quarterback.
New quarterback. Number 3 is going to throw it up. Boy, oh my gosh. They had 2 hands full of us, but we didn't turn around. C.J. Aikens down there, and it looks like they're going to give a flag on us. When 2 guys throw those flags, it's usually a good call. It's going to take the ball to the 2 because it happened in the end zone. And I think if CJ just gets his head turned, but guy had 2 hands full of jersey on him. That's what Coach Stanford's asking down there. 5:09 left. A little tush-push action right here. They have enough guys in the backfield. He's going nowhere.
Nowhere.
This ain't Philly. Uh-oh. Don't retaliate. Just let him throw. Do it again. No gain.
That play's harder to execute than you think.
Yeah.
That center's got all his weight on the ball.
You know what happens is, I think they've got it down with Philly now is their guys are firing before the ball snapped. Not Mount Pleasant, but Philly.
Yeah, Philadelphia cheats on everything.
Here we go. Second and goal. Quarterback's going to keep it, going to get tackled right there by Kreiner. Says no dice. It's going to bring up a big third down.
Another penalty.
Oh, no.
Going to have an injured Tiger down on the field.
We're going to take a break, folks, and be right back after these messages.
Hey, I'm Josh Surrett, project manager with 2B Builders. We're a local GC here in Texarkana. We have Lone Star out here doing our heating and AC. They do a good job for us. We really appreciate the customer service that they provide. I know that at Lone Star Heating and Air, I can always call Matt or Dave, their head commercial HVAC guy, and they will always pick up the phone when I need them. And that's a big thing when we're working out here on these commercial projects. Usually when we're in a bind, we need something and we need it pretty quickly, and we can rely on Lone Star for that.
Craving fajitas but short on time? That's not a problem. Just give us a call and place your order, and we will have them ready for you with no lines or waiting. With same ingredients and the same freshness every day. If life moves fast, so do we. No time to waste. Satisfy your cravings today.
Diamond Bank walks with its customers through every step of life, side by side. From the first checking account in high school to the first home or business loan, Diamond Bank is committed to helping you with all of your financial needs. Diamond Bank's growth is the result of the growth of our customers, and we want to help you feel that same growth. We are proud to have the ability to give back to our local school districts, community organizations, veterans, customers, and more in a multitude of ways. Come discover the Diamond Bank difference with local people making local decisions for our local community. Stop by our current location in Texarkana at 5714 Richmond Road or visit us online at www.diamond.bank to see our products and services. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
All right, we appreciate Diamond Bank for helping sponsor Texas High football. And the Tigers had an injured player. It's Shaylin Cooper, and they're walking him off. And there was a flag on the play, and we saw it late on our replay. Number 53 throws a punch for Mount Pleasant, so he gets his second. Not only does he get a 15-yard penalty now near the goal line, bring up 3rd and 17, 3rd and goal, but he gets ejected.
That is a huge play.
That's a huge
in a game
play.
this tight.
Yes, sir. So now,
you're talking about difference between winning and losing. Now you can pick a handful of plays that are the difference between winning and losing a ball game, and you don't want to get caught on that end as a player.
Gonna throw it up.
That was a push off.
Yeah, boy, they are not calling any hand fighting. You got to be physical. Here's the thing. They're allowing it to be physical and really over the top physical, but you got to know that, and our guy can't get physical with him unless he turns his head and finds the ball. And so here we go, 4th down, and they're going to send the field goal unit out with 4 minutes and 5 seconds left.
We'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll concede 3.
We don't concede on this because, we would, but man, he's kicked it low all night. Big 97, Alberto Avila. Ball gets blocked again. Get away from it. Get away from it. That away. Great
3
job.
times.
Great job, Texas High defense. Bend, but don't break. That is awesome right there. I wonder if we can get that thing, because that is a big play in this game. Here we go. There's the paw right there. Who is it? Is it 40 again? Javon Moore gets his 2nd block in a row. Big time right there. Keeps it a 6-point game with 3:58 on the clock, and Tiger offense will come out and try to run this thing out. Right down their throat.
I know our superintendent, Dr. Brubaker, he's standing right there. He's fired up.
Yeah,
he
he is.
Jumping out of his seat on the block.
He and his bride. All right, we want that clock rolling and get some first downs. Good hard run by T-Ball right there to pick up 2. Garrett.
Looks like Big Quay got rolled
Is that
up.
Quay?
Yep. So he didn't have to come on. Oh, they are going to make him come off for one play. He got up.
Yeah, it hurts us a little bit on.
Hurts
No,
us
I guess
about 6'6", about
Yeah,
290.
Yeah, that too. Quay can go anywhere he wants to go. I'm going to try to feed him up to Arkansas. He ain't having none of that right now.
He's probably going to go to IHOP after this.
I may join him.
We're going to counter play right here.
Yeah, boy, they are firing, knowing what we're doing. It's a T-ball. Pipes on that guy. 3rd and 8. No, 3rd and 8.
I'm going to run the clock all the way down is what Coach Stanford wants.
Let him roll it.
Big play right here, boy, if you could pick up a first down. Think some screen pass or something, Jeremy?
No, I think we're going to throw it to one of them receivers right now that's manned up that we've been winning all night. Right there. Oh, just a hair high. He had him there.
You know, that's one of those, just a timed route, so it's not, you know, you just go down a certain number of yards and turn around, and didn't quite get his head around.
They've been open. Going to bring up the punting team for Texas High. We're going to ask the defense to try to bow their back one more good time.
Chase Walker, go Tigers. Good snap by Caleb Norton. Good kick by, don't let it go backwards. Don't let it go backwards. There you go. Good job, Sam. All right, ball up at about the 49-yard line where Mount Pleasant will take over with 2 minutes and 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Coach Stanford send his defense back out there asking for one more good stand.
Yeah, those blocked field goal and blocked extra points are big right now. This is big. Tiger defense has been out there all night long. Duncan McGee's going to ask for some help from the officials right there to stitch him up underneath.
Yep.
Every now and then your wardrobe has a malfunction. Janet. Frank Pearson, I agree. He says it's time for a turnover. Yeah. What we got going on down here? Oh,
2:30 on the game clock.
All right, here we go. Mount Pleasant on our side of the field. Need another stand for the Tiger D.
Could be the last drive of the game.
Stand up, Tiger D.
Gonna run
or we're off of him big time. C.J. Aikens over there. Great play to get to him.
Gonna bring up a 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Going to throw it out here. He's going to run out of bounds. Stop the clock. 2:03. Larry Harris says, let's go Texas High, push him back and get that ball. I agree. Duncan McGee's down. Going to stop right there.
Got a Tiger shaking up. He'll be ready to go. Just a little cramp. When it's hot and humid out there. The heat hadn't shifted out of the area just yet, but I think we got a little. Not that we need Craig Jenkins to give us our local weather report, but I think the heat may be pushing out at the end of the day tomorrow.
Yeah, right in time for all the rain.
Yeah.
I need the rain here. I don't need it in Vietnam where I'll be, unless it brings a victory.
It might be raining touchdowns the way we play defense at Arkansas. Doty.
What was the last time I was there?
Say, I can clown on their defense. Nobody else is allowed to, though.
All right, 1st and 10. Ball's at the 36-yard line.
Gonna have to get a stop.
2:03 be one play, and then the people's timeout.
The last official one of the night.
Yep.
When you got 3 seconds on the clock right here, you can go run, pass, or anything, but I know Mount Pleasant would probably just be content with getting about 5 to 6 yards on first down to bring up a manageable second.
Everybody over on the other side trying to help us out. Give it to number 0. Boy, it looked like Javon was being held. He's going to get out of bounds. That'll bring up the people's timeout, folks. We're going to take a break. Do not go away. You're going to want to see the rest of this.
My name is Doug Willett. I own M&M Tire and Auto Center. We've been here for over 40 years. We're just a mom and pop place. We service any type of vehicle that you can think of. We do front end alignments. We've got the best front end alignment machine guys here. And we also do AC work for the new Freon, which is the 1234 FY. We do that too. Plus tires. Now that's the major thing. Cooper Tire employees, we're really special with them. We give you 15% off, plus also you get your Goodyear employee refunds back on your tires, which is great for you. Extra value is what you get when you buy from Doug Willett. Don't worry, my guys will take care of you too.
All right, folks, we're back here live, Tiger Stadium at Grimm Park. Another beautiful night. Friday Night Lights, Texas High football. Mount Pleasant putting up a fight. Marching late in the fourth quarter, under 2 minutes left. I'm looking for timeouts left. It looks like, Mount Pleasant has 2 timeouts left, and Texas High has 3. Probably going to start seeing something along the lines of some of those being called. 10:30 on the clock. The big clock. My clock at home. Fake. It's going to
Wrapped
good
him up
job
by
Aaron
AK.
Kelly to get a 5-yard loss, maybe 6. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Looks like 3rd and 11. And that was a coverage sack right there because they had a receiver that was trying to get open, and Texas High's secondary, Jeremy, had him covered. Clock continues to roll. Here we go. 3rd and 10. Oh, good throw and catch. Going to take him all the way to the 19-yard line where he'll have a first down. Stop the clock to move the chains.
Really good throw and catch.
Yeah, man, that was a big play. Peyton Walker was back there on the tackle. Here's a throw out in the flats. Going to gain maybe 2 or 3 yards, but gets out of bounds. 1:07 left on the clock. Well, this is coming down to defense, Jeremy.
Yep. It's going to be if we can get a stand.
Winner loss right here on defense. Maybe a time you see after another play, we start calling timeouts just to spell our defense and get them set.
Want to leave yourself just enough time to operate on offense if you happen to give up a score here. So
Nacogdoches beat White House by 10.
Same play.
He's just throwing it up. Oh, C.J. Akins could have seen it a little bit quicker. He may have gotten a pick.
3rd and long.
3rd and long.
We've done a good job keeping them in 3rd and long. They're just converting on 3rd and long.
4 down territory. 1:02 on the clock. Well, that play didn't take long, did it? Band's doing everything they can. High stepper, student section over on that side. Cheer. Hit as he threw it. There's
yes,
the pick.
Sir.
There's the pick. Get down, Marcus.
He's going all the way.
Get down, Marcus. Get down, Marcus. Great job, Tiger D. Straight up.
4th
Way to
pick
go.
on the year. That senior leadership
4th
out of Marcus
pick.
Hall. 4th
Marcus
pick.
Hall steps up. Great job right there. Seals the victory.
That Tiger defense really made a statement right there to hopefully get a game-winning stand right there.
Yep.
They
Here
got
you
2
go.
timeouts.
Tiger replay right here. Great job by Aaron Kelly going right through his guy, Marcus Hall, in the back. Right there. He says, I'm going to take it. Get me a 50-yard run back. God. We got a Mount Pleasant guy down and quarterback, and now they got him up, and he's trotting off.
I promise you, Coach Stanford right now is in the huddle telling guys, do not say a word.
That's
to
right.
them.
That's exactly right. No matter what they do, don't say a word. Victory formation. Do we have? I don't know that we can.
Hey, yeah, we can shuffle back a few steps and burn a few seconds and be able to get out of it. I think you're the mathematician. Oh, they got 2 timeouts.
They have 2. Yeah, so we got a.
Well, we're in victory either way.
Tuba song time. They're not going to call their timeouts. Great job. Everybody giving love to each other. They know both teams fought as hard as they could tonight. Really good job.
You know, Coach Stanford, he's exhausted. I know his staff's exhausted.
Been
open week next week. Be able to catch your breath.
One more kneel down. That's it, folks. Man, great game tonight. If you were watching this, I think at one time we had over 400 on Facebook, and it showed like 1,300 on YouTube. Man, I'm telling you, what a great game here tonight by 2 strong teams. And man, Jeremy, we're happy to get out of here with a victory, 21-15.
Yeah, you're very fortunate either way, but a hard-fought game by both teams. Much like we thought it would coming into the game, 2 hard-nosed teams, and just glad we were able to seal the win, especially get an open week next week.
Yeah, that's right. Not only we win tonight, but we won that bye week next week and allows us to get some guys healthy. I know Sanders Wiggins is trying to heal up several of our guys, and man, we need next week, and it couldn't have come at a better time. So Tigers stay undefeated here tonight on a beautiful homecoming night, Friday Night Lights here at Tiger Stadium at Grimm Park. We appreciate you joining us. And for the coach, Jeremy Harrell, I'm Tiger Billy saying we'll see you in 2 weeks, folks.